Hello there, everybody. Glad to see so many in here already. Thanks for coming. We're going to open up a box of Lincoln Cents today. Have not done this for quite a while live here on YouTube, and figured today might be a good day to do it. I just want to say hi to Robert Mims, Ron Goldner, Lady Kid Nichols came in, Jeeping John, Young Coin Hunter, and just everybody, you do not have to type exclamation GAW. That just brings up a link to another giveaway I have going. It does not enter you into anything today, just to let you know. Kellen came in, Aunt Orda, who else came in? Little Nitrates here. I'll probably repeat people's names or skip people, so I'm sorry about that. Johnny Woodbridge, hello. YOLO Bagels, PLSCT Incorporated, Young Numismatist, Jonathan Reese, Linda Wallace, hello. David Carlisle is here, man. I do see ya. Nicolette's Hobbies, thanks for coming. Lincoln Central Coins. Minear, good to see you too. Nightbot finally showed up, and everybody's playing with Nightbot already, thinking that there's a giveaway going on. Papa Giorgio, thanks for coming in. Who else did I miss? G-Dub. And then my chat just jumped on me, so I'm sure I missed a whole bunch more people. Hidden Numismatist. How am I? I'm doing great. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Gums O'Hara, thanks for coming in. Deborah Walls, appreciate you coming in too. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through a box of Lincoln Cents. I got these, I don't know, I might have got these up to like 6-7 months ago. They've just been sitting on a shelf for a while, this box at least. And so I'm pretty sure we're not going to find any 2020s in this box, unless I grabbed the wrong box by mistake and it's a newer one than I think. What else did I want to say? Again, I just typed in that GAW. That just gets to put a link to my 2,000 subscriber giveaway that's going on. Again, the prizes for that. The winner will get to pick either a Mexican Dos Pesos gold coin or a 5-ounce silver Glacier America the Beautiful quarter. And then the second place winner will get whatever coin is left. So still got another, let's say, a couple weeks to get in on that. I'm not going to pick the winner and close that giveaway until the end of this month. So if you have not gotten into that, you got plenty of time. So good luck to everybody in that. What else is going on that I got to talk about? Little Nitrate says pennies nope, cents yes. I agree. Thank you for that. Lincoln Central showing off who the coin shop is. I did see at the very beginning of the stream that Lady Kid Nichols did become a member of the channel, and because my stream wasn't active, it didn't bring up the pop-up, but I think I can press a button here to do that. See if this works. Let's see. Oh yeah, Legend of Zelda, you know it. So thank you for that, Lady Kid Nichols. Appreciate that. I did take a look at this box. I got this from the local Bank of America. Looks like a mix of circulated. There are some new ones in here, but in ripping open the top of the box, I do not see any wheat cent enders or anything. So, but I didn't check the other side, so whatever. We're just going to go ahead and start getting into them. If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to just go ahead and ask in the chat. Preferably tag me so I see it, or just ask it repeatedly until I acknowledge you. That works too sometimes. The coin I got there under the scope, that's just one that we found during our $121 of cents that we got from the coin shop. I just ended up keeping the one from California just because, but we gave away everything else that we found in that hunt, so that was kind of fun. So I'll go ahead and take that out of there, but we will be giving away a 1964 uncirculated Washington quarter here at the end of the stream. So if you guys want one of those, stick around towards the end, and there you go. You'll have a chance to win that. And the odds will be 1 out of however many people are in here, as long as you're one of the first 20 that can respond. Young Numismatist asks, is it true that for someone to receive watch hours, the watcher has to have their account public? I don't believe so, Young Numismatist. I don't even think that the watcher has to be logged into YouTube. As long as someone's watching your video and keeps watching it, and it's not the same person watching it over and over, I believe that it counts. You can even watch your own videos and it counts towards your watch time. As long as, I mean, at least the first or second time you watch them. But if you keep watching your own stuff over and over and over, it doesn't count. So I know that for a fact, for sure. Amy here. Cool. Display Supergirl. Good to see you. Coin Junkie AG. Who else did I miss? Christian's here. Ron Goldner can't come back in. That's good. Thanks for coming in. And Ty Hitman. Very, very good. I know for a fact your own watch time counts, because when I first was starting to get towards my watch time, I would make sure that I was watching all my own things. Or when I'd get done with a long live stream, I'd put it right on my phone and let it run all night. Or I'd even run it on my TV when I wasn't even home. I'd just put it on my TV and let it run and get that watch time. Why not? And that's another thing. If you have a smart TV, usually your TV, unless you log into your regular account, it might be counts as a different account. So it's something to consider. So you might even be able to get more than you think there for watch time. Well, we already got one find. This is a 2009 Denver Lincoln Birthplace Reverse. So we do save the 2009s. I'll go ahead and set that one there. I can't win best because I'm younger than 18. Correct. That is not correct, Little Nitrate. I probably have some of that in my fine print somewhere as far as giveaways go. Giveaways are, here's my rule for giveaway, and I believe it's the rules on YouTube. You do have to be 18 or older to enter and win any giveaways, unless you have your parents' permission and your parents are the ones that claim it. So Little Nitrate, if we did select you, then just have your dad claim it. And that's good. That's good for me. Same thing, Young Coin Hunter or anybody else that's under 18, just have your parents claim it, and then I believe we're fine. Because the main issue is I can't be getting addresses or contact information from people. I believe the rule is it's either 13 and under or just under 13. But anyway, so if you're under 18, just make sure your parent sends me the address. And then I put it in your parent's name, and I'm good with that. So there we go. We got a nice 2000 that's slightly misaligned die. Not enough to worry about. 2000 Denver, 1989, 1995D, 2012. A lot more Philadelphia coins in this than I usually get, as far as the ones in the 2000s. I mean, I've only looked at about 12 cents so far, so it's hard to make that statement, I guess. Remember, Michael is a lawyer. Yeah, okay. Well, that is not legal advice, Lincoln Central. I'll make it clear there. Your father's 13, Ron. They guess they do it different in the Czech Republic, don't they? That's interesting. Might have to explain that in a different stream. Mr. Doughboy's here. Thanks for coming in. Very, very cool. Very cool. Oh, yeah, Little Nitrate name. Yeah, of course. I mean, that's fine. As long as you have a parent or guardian do the claiming for you, that's what I'm concerned about. And I think that's what the rule. So we got another find. It's a 1971 San Francisco. And just remember, this is if you look at the thumbnail or the title of the video, we're on number 7 of our Lincoln sent boxes, and this just means this is the 7th box that I'm searching live on YouTube. Young to Mistress, did I get Nightbot from Streamlabs OBS? No, it's just a separate website you go to, and you create an account, and then you make Nightbot. They give you a link to make it one of your mods, and you can set it all up through a website. You just make an account there. It's pretty easy to do. So anyway, yeah, this is box number 7. So at the end of this, I'll go ahead and count up all the finds, and then I'll come up with a recap sheet like this. And then I'll do a separate recap video. So if you're really bored here while you're stuck at home and you want to look at more searching than we do today, I got 6 other streams on my channel, boxes 1 through 6, that you can rewatch, and then watch the recap videos. So the things we keep track of, just to remind everyone, we keep track of the 2017 Philadelphias, all of the 2009s, the 68 through 74 San Franciscos, any 1959s that we find. Of course, we keep track of the Wheaties, and any foreign coins that we find. I also, I won't do it during the stream, but I will count up before I, put all these away and take them back to the bank. We will count up how much copper we find, the pre-1982 coins, and the percentage of copper in the whole box. So we did the first box in June, and we did one in July, we did one in August, we did one in October, we did one in November, we did one in December, and I haven't searched a box of Lincoln Cents with y'all since then. So I guess I was past due on doing this. So sorry about that. But I guess we've been doing some other fun streams and trying to keep busy. But so there we go. So I knew it was time. I knew it was time to do that. That one coin collector's here. Hi, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Kittle, in one of these boxes you have for your giveaway that you found in 1800s already? Wow, that's cool. Yeah, definitely. That one coin collector just posted a video. He's going through 5 boxes of Lincoln Cents, and if you make a guess of how many scoring coins, or he explains it in the video, you make a guess of what the total points he'll get, and he's doing a giveaway in that video. And I'm sure I just lost that giveaway because I know he gives a lot more points for finding Indian cents. So I think if you go there and make a guess now, you might have an advantage if you know he's already found an Indian scent. So there's a bunch of coins from the 80s, a 2018, 1992 Denver. And I'll go back and check some of the varieties that I don't ever expect to find. So when I go back and sort all these, I'll pile up all the 1992s and I'll check those for the, the close AM after this. But to check every one of them under my loop or the microscope during this, it's boring and it takes forever. Very good, Little Nitrate. Good luck to you. Am I monetized yet? I am, Young Numismatist. I am. No, that 1909 giveaway did give me a lot of watch time and got us all. I was already over 1,000 subscribers, but still needed more watch time after that. It was my 1,500 subscriber giveaway, where one of the rules or one of the ways I let people get in on that was I gave them extra entries if they went and watched some of my old videos. That definitely helped. I got a little over 1,000 hours of extra watch time just for people going back watching some of my old videos. So. But yeah, I've been monetized, I think, since November or December now. So that is fun. Yeah, and I even just added channel memberships to my channel in the last week or so. So they finally started rolling those out for smaller channels. It used to be only channels over 30,000 subscribers, but now it seems like they're letting a lot of monetized people do it. So, and again, I mentioned in a video I did the other day of that, there's never any, I don't expect people to join that or any of that. So, but it's just another way people can support if you are able to do so and you wish to do so. But definitely I'm not going to make special content for people. So if you can't afford to do that or don't want to for some reason, don't worry about it. You're not going to be missing any content. The only thing you won't get to do is you won't have your name in green and you won't get to play with any special emojis I create. So that's all. Hector's in here. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Not finding anything in this roll yet. Make a little bit more room. So 1964 Denver, 1993. Here's two that are stuck together. I'm not even going to try to pick those apart. Who knows what's on those coins? But I can tell they're, one's of them. Oh, it did come apart. Okay, it was just. I don't know what's on that one, but it's some kind of paint or something it looks like, but it's from the 1990s. Here's a really bad corroded one. Sometimes people like to take a look at those, so why not? There's just a really bad one. Don't know what date that is. It's not all about just showing off the best of the best and the coins that we get that are in perfect condition, We like all coins, right? David Carlisle does not see the join button. Yeah, I've heard that on some platforms, depending on how you're watching or what device you have, it doesn't show that. But usually it's right there next to the subscribe button. I believe that I also have a link directly to it in the description that should pop up or give information on how to do it, if that's something that interests you. Find them good cents. You bet, Little Nitrate. And just because I just set it up, I put a few special icons for people to play with that are members, and I just put like a team cent, a team penny, and a wheat cent. I put a 20-sided die, and then I think I put a Cubs logo there just because I like the Cubs. And I don't know if you guys come up with any. I didn't know what. I think I can even make a couple more icons since a few other people had joined since I did that. And if you guys have any other suggestions for emojis that I should have for my channel, feel free to let me know. Whether you're members or not, I just don't know what to put, or can't even come up with ideas. YouTube comes with so many emojis, and I know you can use all the emojis on your phone anyway. It's just, it's hard to come up with stuff. There's a 1972 San Francisco, so we got another San Francisco cent. A 2010, a 2017 Denver. It's a 69 Denver, so we don't save that one. A few more 1992s we'll look at when I go through these and sort out all the copper, I'm sure. And if I ever do find any varieties that I'm not checking for right now while we're doing this live, those will be in the recap video that I'll do after the stream. I won't do it right away. Sometimes it'll take me a week or two to finally go through and sort these out and do that video. So, how do you open rolls make me want to open a Snickers? Okay. Have loads of coin and bullion. They have a separate place. I mean, all the good stuff I usually keep in a safe deposit box, young to misfitist at the bank. So, I mean, let's see. Trying to go through chat to see what else. Hey, George Luna, thanks for coming in. I see you just came in. Yeah, this is just an old screwdriver I'm using as my opener, but just recently on the Penny Dog channel, she had some special coin roll openers made up with her logo, so I'm getting one of those from her. So maybe the next time I do one of these, I'll have a different coin roll opening device that might also be able to be used as a screwdriver, but, you know, just kind of fun. This here is a 1972 San Francisco, so we got another San Francisco scent out of the mix. This is a 2009 Lincoln Professional Life, so we got another 2009. Lima Echo Numismatics, thanks for coming in. Very, very cool. Just trying to see if missing anybody else in chat, but I'm sure I am. There's a 1974. Is that a San Francisco? It is. Sometimes it's hard to tell the mint mark without really getting a real close look, but just want to make sure we're not missing. And usually when I go back and go through these, sorting them again, I usually find at least one or two extra San Franciscos that I didn't separate. That was a 1983. I was just checking for the double die reverse. We don't have that, of course. 2000 Denver, 2001 Denver. Look at Penny Die. Yes, you will certainly have that coin roll opener shipped just today. Lurkin. Got to be careful what I say, huh, Penny Die? No, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for that. That's awesome. Oh, and there's a link from the original Legend of Zelda popping up on the screen. Awesome. I just set those up earlier today, too. Make it a little more fun. I'm sure I'm violating some kind of copyright there, but that's fine. Gareth is here. Hi, Gareth. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate all your support as well. Ubi8984. Loved Link. Yep. Yeah, I got all the original Zelda. Yeah, I showed this a little while ago, I believe. I'll do it again just because I'll try to do it again. Because Lady Kid Nichols joined and became a member before the stream started, so everybody didn't get to see it, but that's that one. I like that one. That was pretty fun. And there's that one coin collector's putting a link to his giveaway and telling you what exactly you got to do for that, so I highly recommend you have a chance. There's a lot of giveaways all over YouTube. I mean, I see people in just about every stream whining and complaining and sometimes getting really bad about it too, like complaining, oh, I don't win anything, I never win, wah, wah, wah. But you know what? You don't enter enough giveaways then if you're not winning stuff. I mean, just look at my episodes of In the Mail, all my mail call videos. I've won. I mean, now admittedly, I probably get in and enter more giveaways than most people, but I mean, if you want places to win stuff, look at my mail calls, go to those channels, and listen to what I say in the mail call videos. I mean, I'm not just that lucky. I mean, I just enter a lot of stuff and it happens, you know. There's some channels like Confrontational Nonconformist. Only go there if you're over 18 though, and you can handle some adult content though. But if you've never even been to his channel, the first time you go in there, as long as you're not mean, you win a giveaway just by showing up. So right there, everyone can win a giveaway if you've never been on his channel, guaranteed. So. Looks like we got our first wheat scent of the day. Anybody want to guess what the date of that one is just for fun? Go for that. Kittle is a win streak. I mean, I lose a lot of giveaways, believe me, S-Mac. Absolutely. And I don't know if I said hi to you, so hello. Might sound weird, but you've never played or watched The Legend of Zelda? Well, Little Nitrate, I believe that game came out in 1987, so I would guess maybe that's why you haven't played the original, but it's a great game. I remember playing it for hours and hours and hours. The original Legend of Zelda, when it came out in 87, I actually still have my NES and the original game. I remember going to Toys R Us with my piggy bank, which was just like a little safe that had a little glass door in it so I could see how full it was. I remember taking that to Toys R Us and dumping out all my change on the counter and paid for Legend of Zelda, the original one, with change. and I ended up being about $1.50 short. So my dad had to pay the extra $1.50 because after they had counted it all, which took forever because they were all counting it all by hand, I was just short. And of course, I was sure I had enough, but you know, me being, I think I was like 7 or 8 years old at the time, I wasn't factoring in sales tax. I knew I had enough for the purchase price, but sales tax, I mean, why would I have to pay sales tax? And how do I calculate that, right? So, looks like we got a lot of guesses there. I didn't even look at all the guesses, but did anybody guess a 56D? I don't know. I didn't see that guess, but very cool. Lima Echo Numismatics didn't send out the 300 prize. Yeah, and those of you that have won prizes for me recently, I sent out a lot of them. All the ones from my 121 dollars of Lincoln cents, I did not send those out yet, and I did not send out the prizes from our Glendale Coin Club meeting that we had a few nights ago. So, sorry for that. I just haven't gotten a chance to put all those together and get them to the post office. But you know what? They're free giveaways, and please be patient. Here's one that's interesting. It's just a 1992, but it's been plated with something. It's a silver one. It's probably been plated in zinc, 1992D. Nice flashy zinc plating on it. It's kind of fun. What was the question? I don't know, Lady Kid Nichols. Oh, I was just asking the date of that wheat cent, probably, if that's what you're asking about. We went to go watch the giveaway video. That's fine. Welcome back. Mikey found a half franc. The bag of well, that's cool. Yeah, it's always fun to go through bags of mixed foreign coins because depending on who you're buying them from, I mean, a lot of people just don't know enough about all of them, and they don't spend definitely don't invest the time to research everything that's in there. So there's always, if you have the time to go through it and do the research, you're probably going to find something cool there that the seller missed. That's my experience with groups of foreign. Putting together your first state park book aspect, that's fun. That's a great one you can do just from going through a bunch of change or, you know, rolls from the bank. Absolutely. Same thing with Jefferson Nichols is one I also recommend because you can get the folders going back to 1938 and, you know, you can find everything. I mean, you can find every single one of them in the Jefferson Nichols set. I mean, even the key date 1950D. If you look at enough rolls, you'll find them. So, now with something like Lincoln cents, you're not going to find as many of the wheats because they changed the design. So you're not going to find as many of the wheat cents, and you're certainly not going to find too many of the older, rarer dates. So, but it's possible still. 19. But yeah, with the quarters, with dimes and halves, trying to collect those from rolls, you can only go back to the 1960s or so because most of the silver ones have been pulled out. So you're just not going to get those out of circulation. Not very likely. There's a 1970. And there is a 72 San Francisco. So we got another S mint to save. There's a 94 Denver. All right, what else is going on in there? You'll have 1,200 on your fold-out table. All right, S-Mac, very cool. Look at Young Numismatist. What do I got to look at Young Numismatist? Oh, what would you say is the best eBay seller to buy from overall? Well, that's an easy one. I'll just go ahead and do this for you, Young Numismatist. Ah, I spelled eBay wrong. Let me try that again. There we go. I highly recommend going to Michael Kittle Rare Coins on eBay if you're looking for coins. By far the best seller on all of eBay. No bias, of course. It's a 1998, a 2007, a 1975D. But seriously, I don't know. There's a lot of sellers. Just depends on what you're looking for. And I would deal with people that have a lot of good feedback and a lot of recent feedback, if that helps. And just look at their return policy. And if you pay by PayPal, they have to do a return policy anyway, but don't buy from the guys that say, "Oh, no returns, no returns," because even though if you really wanted to and you paid with PayPal, they would have to take a return from you, even if they say no returns. Just I wouldn't want to deal with those people because they're already telling you they don't want to deal with you as a customer, or they have a doubts about what they're selling. And now the other side of that, if you're buying something that's just like a silver bar, then or just a common silver round, then yeah, maybe no returns is fair because they don't want people returning just based on the bullion price, but they don't want you're returning it if the price goes down or something like that. So that might be fair if that's what you're buying, but if it's actually a real coin, any seller should accept returns, and that's part of being a member in the American Numismatic Association. You have to accept returns. It's under their code of ethics if you're a dealer that's also a member. A whole bunch of coins from 2014D in this roll. That's kind of a lot of them. There's a 72D, a 2016D. Wouldn't it be better just to... Yeah, Papa Giorgio, of course. If you guys see anything on my eBay, or I also have... Let me see if I can get this to work. Or on my website, of course, if you see anything there, absolutely email me. And it's always better to deal directly. But I understand some people just aren't comfortable with that. Here is another wheat cent. I don't even know the date of this one since I just saw it face down only. So let's see if we can guess that one, if anybody's interested in taking a guess. Just for fun. Got to be careful. In archaeology, Mikey, that's one thing. That's why you deal with people that have good feedback. You deal with people that have a stated return policy. Also, to reassure yourself, you should buy with through PayPal, and even fund that with a credit card, so you get all that extra protection just in case a deal goes bad. NCFXSTI asks, did someone say the ANA? Yes, the ANA is giving away free memberships during National Coin Week, which I believe starts April 19th. So if you are not a member of the ANA, American Numismatic Association, and you haven't been a member at least in the last year, last 12 months, you can get a free 1-year membership. That gets you the online magazine. If you actually want the print magazine mailed to you, it'll only cost you $20 for the year. That's way lower than the normal $46 that they charge. So everyone in here, everyone that knows anybody that is a coin collector, all of you, every member of your family should join the ANA. You have no excuse. If you love coins, that is our national club. All of you should be members, and it's free. If you join between April and CFXSTI, you might have the exact dates. I think it's if you join between like April 19th and the 25th during National Coin Week. You get a free 1-year membership. So every single one of you should be joining. No excuses. How about that? What's the best way to spot a difference between a worn-proof coin and a clean coin? Well, some of them you'll be able to tell just from the mint mark, because proofs were only struck in certain years. Oh, I probably should have guessed too, but it's a 44 Denver. Let's see if anybody guessed 44. Mikey guessed 44S. That's pretty close. Christian has to go. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Oh, you can already start joining under that deal, NCF? Well, then perfect. My excuse is that we are not Americans. Ron Goldner, you might still be able to join because they don't... I'd take a look at that. They might still let you join and get the magazine by email. I don't know why they would not. I mean, I know sometimes they mail out a membership card and put stuff in the mail, so maybe they would want to charge extra. But there are phone numbers on there, and they're toll-free numbers in the United States. I mean, I don't know what it would cost you to call them. But I would call and say, and any of you that are joining, if they ask for a reference of who told you to join, you can put in my name. They know who I am because I'm part of a whole bunch of club, or some of the people there know who I am at least. You can tell them Michael Kittle sent you there. So, Ron, if you called there and said, Michael Kittle told me I should join the ANA and I really want the Numismatist magazine and it's free, I mean, maybe they'll hook you up. I don't know. Say, don't even mail me anything. Don't mail me one of your membership cards. I don't care. I just want the magazine and I want to be a member. I would try. So, absolutely. Yeah, it was a 1944 Denver. And remember, I've told you before, and some of you do know, if you're ever asked in any stream, mine, or I know Coins for Amateurs does this during their roll searching. If anyone says, here's a wheat cent, what date do you think it is? And you have no clue what the heck you're even doing or why you would guess one date over the other, always just guess 1944. That's the highest vintage, so there you go. You have a good shot just based on that. Or guess 1945, because they're very high vintages of those years. So it improves your odds right there if you just say 44 every time, and you'll get it right eventually. And you'll get it right quite often. 2018, 1973D, a 2016, a 77, a 2016, 1998, 92 Denver, a really messed up 96, a 93, 2002, 92 Denver, 87, a 1977D that looks like it's been scraped across pavement, 2017 Denver that's really worn down, that's weird, 2019 Denver, and a 2017 Denver. Nothing else there, and that is not one of our finds. You lost your membership card. How do you get a new one? That one coin collector, if you log into their website, there might be a way you can print another one or request another one. They might charge you a couple bucks just to mail you one. I don't know. Use the code Michael Kittle sent me, yeah. Well, that's usually when you join the ANA, that's one thing they ask is who's sponsoring you or who referred you, because in the magazine, there's always a section that says, hey, here are the people that sponsored new members. And so if 2 or 3 people here said, hey, Michael Kittle sponsored me, or Michael Kittle recommended I join, then, you know, maybe a month or two from now in the magazine, in the back, it'll say Michael Kittle, and it'll have a number 2 next to it that I sponsored 2 people, which is kind of fun. And there's actually something they do. I think it's called the Century Club. So over the course of your life, if you sponsor or recommend 100 or more people to the ANA, then I think they give you a little bit of an award, or they give you a special recognition that you've brought, 100 or more new members to the ANA, which is kind of fun. Which is amazing they can keep track of all that, But it's a 2015D, 2018D, another 2015, a 79 Denver, 2016, 2018 Denver, 1980, and a 1998 Denver. Young Numismatist says, I am a member of the ANA and get the magazines, and I got my birthday coin, but is there other benefits that I'm missing out on? Yes, there are other benefits. So when you're a young numismatist joining the ANA, they send you a coin for your birthday. What time is it for me? It is about 3:15, little light train. So that's one of the benefits when you're a young numismatist. They also have a young numismatist auction, so I guess you can earn points and virtual currency that you can use in an auction. That's a 72S that we just saved. For other members, they have their first of all, you get the magazine, which is just a great resource. It's worth the price of admission alone. You get access to the American Numismatic Association library. So if you're ever looking around, there's a 74S. You're seeing books like the Cherry Picker's Guide that are going for hundreds of dollars. Or if you're ever doing research on a coin or a metal and you look up, oh, that's in the Julian reference on early mint metals that came out, years ago, and it's out of print, and the only one you can see is on Amazon, and they want $400 for it. Well, all those books, they have multiple copies at the ANA library, and it's free to check out books. All you got to do is pay for the shipping. So you can get all these books. They have DVDs on coins. They got all kinds of tons of movies on coins. So you can go there, check out all kinds of stuff, and they send it to you library rate, media mail. So you can get a box of 10 books, keep them for like 6-8 weeks, even renew them, and it costs you like $10 each way or $12 each way shipping. So that's a great resource. Not only is the magazine great, there's a 69 Denver, a 64 Denver. When you're a member, you have access to all of the back issues of the Numismatist magazine, and I believe they started them in 1888 or something like that. So you can actually look at the copy of the Numismatist magazine from the month you were born and see what they were talking about, and they're all searchable, and it's a really great resource. So just that, you got over 125 years of old coin magazines to look at on your computer just by being a member. So is the Cherry Picker's Guide in the library? Absolutely. I'm sure they got multiple copies, Young Numismatist. I'm sure they do. They got pretty much every book ever that was on coins, even the really expensive, rare ones. And the other great thing about the library, Young Numismatist, if you're just looking for one certain thing, say, well, I always keep hearing about the 1995 double-die obverse Lincoln cent FS 101, but I want to see what the Cherry Picker's Guide says. You don't have to go through the whole process of checking out the book, waiting for them to mail it to you and paying shipping. You can contact the librarians and say, hey, can you just photocopy that page of the book? And they'll do it. And sometimes they'll charge you like 50 cents to do that. Sometimes they won't even charge you. It's just a great resource, depending on how many requests and how many pages you want them to copy of things. But if you know exactly what you're looking for in a book, they'll scan it and email it right to you. It's awesome. Another great benefit of the American Numismatic Association for people that have coin collections is you can get coin insurance through a company called Hugh Wood, which is only available to members of the American Numismatic Association. So if you've ever tried to insure your coin collection, either through your local insurance company or elsewhere, it's very expensive, and it's almost to where you can't do it because it's just too much. A policy through Hugh Wood is very reasonable and well worth it. And just gives you a little bit of peace of mind. Oh, we got another find there. There is. Get that other wheat cent out of the way. We don't find too many of these. 2017 Philadelphia. Those of you on the East Coast are wondering, why the heck do you save those? We find hundreds of those. Well, I find about 1 or 2 per box, so I save those. Because I'm in Los Angeles, and those Philadelphia coins just do not make it out here very often. Or it takes many years for them to circulate westward, especially Lincoln cents. Quarters and larger coins, they make their way out a little quicker. But when you think about it, if someone's going to get on a plane or someone's going to take a train across country or drive, most of them aren't carrying pockets full of Lincoln cents with them. You know, you just don't travel with a lot of that. Andrew just received the roll of uncirculated Morgans. That's kind of fun. Both ends are CCs. Okay. I don't know where you got that or the whole backstory about that. I don't remember that, but sounds exciting. That one coin collector's getting some new followers. Very cool. What else is going on in here? Yeah, Nightbot's been running links to my buddy SoCal Box Breaks, who works at the coin shop where I get a lot of my stuff. He's got about 600 subscribers, I think, now, somewhere in that range. Once he gets to 750, he's going to give away an 1883 Hawaiian quarter. So you definitely want to go subscribe to him and ring the bell on his channel, because an 1883 Hawaii quarter, that's something pretty special, and he's going to be giving one away as soon as he gets 750, so you're going to want to be there when that happens. We'll see if I can get you a roll of... No, I don't want a roll of uncirculated 2017 Ps. I'm sure I can, but... Unless somebody else is asking for them, SoCal. I didn't see that you were in here, but... I do not need them. I'm sure I can get them too, but it's just... We don't find very many in our change or in circulation or in rolls, you know. There's a 63 Denver... A 1969 San Francisco that is not the double die obverse. Don't even need to get a loop to check that. How often are the magazines supposed to come in? The Numismatist magazine comes out every month. It's a monthly magazine. Now, right now, because of all the things going on, I don't know if any of them have been delayed or not, because who knows if their printers are at work right now, or just with the mail being slowed down a little bit elsewhere. But yeah, generally it's once every month, and that shouldn't slow down the digital copy at least. But if you get the print copy in the mail, then perhaps it's slowed down. I don't know. But I get the digital copy in the mail because I don't need the print copy. So the 2017D, 2001. And sorry if I'm missing some stuff in chat. I'm trying to look at some Lincoln cents as well. Let's see, 2000 Denver, 2015, 2014 Denver, 2015 Denver, 89 Denver, 18 Denver, a 17 Denver, and an 18 Denver. Constitutional Silver Searcher says, hello, Michael Kittle Coins. This is my new channel. I used to be trucking for silver. Well, very cool. I wish I could just click on your name right now and then say go to channel and quickly subscribe, but they took that away. But I'll try to remember to do that after the stream. Jacob Gonzalez says, hey, they're giving out free gold memberships for a year. We did talk about that, Jacob. Recommend that everyone goes and gets that free ANA membership if you're not yet a member. There's no excuse not to do it. That is our National Coin Club. It was a club that was started by Congress in the 1800s. So the United States Congress started that. And it's our national organization, and everybody that cares even a little bit about coins should support it. That's my thoughts on it. Just got your copy of the magazine yesterday. Very cool, that one, coin collector. Basehead needs a roll of 89s. I know I don't have any, but I don't know if SoCal Box Breaks is in here. I don't know if they have any rolls of 89s at the shop or anything, but I don't know if they keep those in stock. I doubt it. 1961 Denver. Remember we talked about 1961 as a strobogrammatic number, which is lots of fun. And everybody knows what strobogrammatic means because you're a follower of Michael Kittle Rare Coins, and we've talked about it, right? Very cool. There's a 1983. We'll check to see if that's a double die reverse. Of course it's not, but we still got to check, right? We got to check. Eventually we'll find it. I mean, I found one before, but I'd like to find one live with y'all too. A 2015 D and a 2001 Denver. Look at hidden. Thank you, Little Nitrate. I'm going to go look at hidden. Let's see. What do I got to look at hidden? Did I scroll up too far? Or who's giving away the Hawaii quarter? That is SoCal Box Breaks, hidden. So SoCal Box Breaks is in the chat. If you just wait, Nightbot, I think every 20 minutes runs a link to his channel anyway, or SoCal Box Breaks wants to put a link to his channel. He's right now around, you can tell us SoCal, but I think you're right around 600 subscribers. Once he gets up to 750, he's going to do a 750 giveaway. And we're not talking about the recent Hawaii quarters that they did with the state quarters. That's the 1883 Hawaii quarter that was designed by Charles Barber, minted out of San Francisco, and is really cool. And it's a pretty good shape one. I mean, it's not a perfect condition and might have even had a light cleaning, but it's got a lot of detail for something somebody's giving away, I'll tell you that. I'll be in there for a chance. I've got the bell rang on SoCal's channel. You're at 586 right now, so the quicker we can get him up to 750. You don't see which video. There's no video yet hidden. I'm just telling everybody you need to go subscribe to him because once he gets to 750, he will do that video or give it away somehow. I don't know how he's going to do it, but you'll want to be a subscriber when he does that so you know that that's happening. So, and every person that does subscribe gets him that much closer to that 750 goal that he set for himself and for that giveaway. All right, you save your 89 cents for Lake House Beach. Okay. No, hidden. I mean, hey, we're all here to have fun. I'm just looking at a bunch of Lincoln cents, so I mean, I want to help my friend SoCal Box Breaks. I want you to have that chance to get in on it because I could just not tell anybody about it and then I have a better chance of winning, but I know that by the time he does it, he'll have 750 subscribers, so I don't need to do that. So I'd rather those 750 subscribers that will have a chance to get in on this are people that follow me and that people that come to my streams and people that I know. So I'd like to see one of us win it. There's a 2003, a 2019 Denver. There's a 1983 with some grease or glue stuck to it. I don't know, but I'm still going to look at it to see if it's the double die, even though it's really dirty and gross. Nope, it's not. 89 Denver, 2018 Denver, 2000 Denver. There's a really messed up 85D, 2011, 2019 D. Couple 2017 Ds, a 2005 Denver. Can you type his name? Yeah, absolutely. That is who is giving it away. And David Carlisle actually just put a link right close to your comment, at least on my screen, Little Nitrate. So that's the guy you want to go subscribe if you want a chance at the Hawaii quarter. And SoCal Box Breaks does work at the local coin shop that I get a lot of coins from. He's been doing some streams in the mornings every now and then where you can just do questions and answers and ask him stuff about coins or working at a coin shop, whatever you have. He did one just the other day. Was it yesterday? I can't keep track of what day is what, but he did one all about elongated cents. So if you like the rolled out cents, or I'm going to say the P word real quick, so hold your ears, young ones, but the pressed pennies, if anybody likes those, he just did a whole stream on those the other day, so that's worth checking out if you like those. Showed off a lot of the really old ones, too. Absolutely. And since I said that, I better do this just to make myself feel better. There we go. Make sure you guys know that I'm Team Cent all the way. But I know some people call them squished pennies or elongated pennies or pressed pennies or whatever the heck you call them. But I call them elongated cents mostly, so... There's a 74S. We got another San Francisco that we'll save. You heard the P word, huh? Is it time? Do I got to show a couple of the memes because I did it to myself? Well, first I'll do this too. Hold on. Because I can do this now because that's fine. I just want to make sure you know that I'm on Team Scent there. It's one of the emojis I made, so that's kind of fun. Wow, we got 55 people in here watching. That's just amazing. So, those of you guys that are fans of the Tiger King, here we go. Hey there, all you cool cats and kittens. Just keep saying Penny and see what happens. So, there you go. You know her. And if you haven't watched the series Tiger King, then maybe you don't know what this is, but there you go. And you know who else calls them pennies? That Beep, Carol, Beep, and Baskin. So hold your ears there. There's some curse words there. Alright, there we go. That's fun. She definitely killed her husband, Ron. Definitely. No doubt about it. I know two things. These are called scents, and Carol killed her husband. So, all right, we got our first world coin. What was this one that we were saving? That is a 2017 Philadelphia. But we got our first world coin of the day, and that is a Canadian, it looks like. I did not check the date, so let's see what we got there. Looks like a 1997. Alistair wants to show the one that he made. Here we go. There you go. But I don't know if I agree with this one, Alistair. I would call the girl that lives across the hall from Sheldon, I'd call her Penny. That's her name. Nobody would call her Scent. So, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that one, but I showed it. It's fun. Never heard of Tiger King until you watched a ghost hunting video. Yeah, it's an interesting series, that's for sure. I found it quite entertaining. That one coin collector found a second Indian head scent? What? That's crazy. I never find Indian scent. Hardly ever. I found a couple, searching like over I don't know how many years, and I've gotten a few in change over the years, but very rarely do I find any. And definitely not two in the same day like you just did. That's pretty crazy. Sounds like I'm not going to win that giveaway though with my guess. There's a 1992 Denver that's all sticky. I'll have to wash my hands for sure after this. 2018 Denver, a couple of those. 2003. A 93, a 2011, a 1980, and a 2015. Show the bank box. To show the bank, it's full of a bunch of rolls right now, but I'll try not to hit my camera or drop any of these, but there's the bank box, if you want to see it. I think I'm a little behind. I might want to refresh. Yeah, I might be behind. And that's just, I'm, trying to keep up with chat and trying to look over. AZ Coins, good to see you too. I don't know, Young Coiner, that's a good point. You find Indian head scents metal detecting? That's really cool. What is the sign? Well, SMAC, the bank's wrong. I don't care what it says. It's wrong. The bank's wrong. You know the bank's wrong. Kellen's in here being a instigator, trying to get us all to say Penny, even though he knows he is incorrect in doing so. All right, what do we got in this roll? A 90 Denver, a 2004 Denver, 2015. We need some more finds. This is we're getting not much in this box, but I just say that. Of course, you ask and it comes. What do we got here? I didn't see the date on this one, but that one to me is looking like an older one. Don't let me influence your guess if you want to make a guess on what you think that is. What do you guys think the date of that one is? That looks old to me, but I did not see the date yet. Here's a 71S that we found in that same roll. We'll save that one. 83 Denver, 2014, 86, 2017 Denver, 08 Denver, 16 Denver, 2016 Denver, 06, 2015. Ooh, we're getting some other people with some early guesses there. Not everybody, though. Some people are sticking. Who's guessing 44? Who's taking my advice and just saying 44 because they have no idea? There's a couple. Okay, I see. All right, let's see what we got. I don't know. 1919. There were a couple people that guessed that. It's kind of what I was thinking, too. I was thinking maybe the 20s, but 1919. That's pretty cool. Just over 100 years old. Let's take a close-up look at that. Oh, wrong one. I just showed my screen there. Microscope I got to show. There we go. There we go. A nice worn down 1919. Pretty cool. Yeah, a couple of you guys hit that right on the head. Who guessed that? Let's see. It was Coin Junkie had the year. And I saw Robert Mims also had it. Nice. I don't mind finding a 100-year-old coin just from the bank. That takes a bad box and makes it fun right away, I think. But we've still got plenty of rolls left. Who knows what else we'll find, so. 2015 Denver, 97 Denver, 2015, 2017, 1992 Denver, 81 Denver, 89 Denver. Remember we found a 1919 in those bags? I think we found... Yeah, I think it was a 19... Didn't we find like a 1918S, I believe, as well? Or was it a 19S? I think there was one of those. And then we found a 1909. So there were a couple earlier ones in that $121 a cents that we searched over 11 different days. This one's got some gum stuck to it or something. And another piece just fell off right there. Let me put that with the rest of the coin there. Keep that together. 2001, a 62 Denver, and a 2010 Denver. 101 years old, and Baskin killed her husband. Absolutely. Fed him to the tigers. Minor spoiler alert for the show, but not really. You'll hear it 100 times in the show, don't worry. All right. What else we got here? Johnny Woodbridge is on Team Penny, even though he knows he is incorrect in doing so. That's okay. But then he joins Team Cent right away. Is that what he's doing right there? One of these? Doesn't know which one, so he plays both sides. That's fair. 1988 Denver, 2011 a 77, a 1984 Philadelphia. We will check the see if there's a doubled ear, and there's not. So it's not the double die obverse. There's 84 Denver, a 2010 D, 2015 D, 2004, 2014 Denver, 94 Denver, 82 D. Really dirty one. I think it's a 2010. 99 Denver, 78, an 18 Denver, 16 Philly, 16 Denver, a 1972 Philadelphia. We'll take a look at. See if it has any doubling of note. I do not see any. And I look real quick just under my loop for those, just because it's so much better, in my opinion, looking under the loop than trying to look at the microscope. I know other people really like looking at the microscope better, but I don't know. I know you guys at home would probably rather I look at everyone under the microscope because you don't see when I'm looking under the loop. But believe me, if there was anything worth showing, I would show you. Here's a 2009 Denver Lincoln Professional Life. So we do save all the 2009s. They're not worth anything, but we do save them just to keep track of them, just for fun, and to have something else to keep track of. 2011, 2013, 2017 Denver. I know I'm missing more in the chat. What else are we missing? I saw my name tagged a couple times. In the spirit box section of the video, I heard by a tiger or... Yeah, I don't remember that, Mikey. Never joined Team Penny. How's it feel? Yeah, Young Coin Hunter. It's I won't join. I mean, I'll put in the icon, I guess, for fun here and there. Little Nitrate's got it right. Team Michael. I like that. Yeah, absolutely. You don't check for the wham on the 88s? No, not really. Not on 88s. I'll check the... What is it? The 92s and the 98, 99s, and 2000s for the wide AM and the close AM varieties. But I don't do it here because When I'm checking for very minor varieties like that, even though they can add some value, I just don't like to check them all one at a time. When I go back and sort out all the copper for these later, I'll pile up all the 92s, I'll pile up all the 98, 99s, and 2000s, I'll pile those all up, and then I'll look at all of them at once, because then it just goes so much faster. And so, but if I looked at all, like, for example, the 92 and 92Ds right now for the close AM, there's a good shot I'm still going to miss one or two of them anyway, so when I'm discarding them, and then I go later to sort them all out, I'm going to have to look at all of them again and just to make sure I get them all. So it's just so much more efficient to do it all at once, even though that means I might not find something like that live with y'all. I do look for the major varieties. Of course, I look for 69S double dies, the 83, 84, and 95 double die varieties. And there's a couple others that I definitely look for while we're live here, but those ones that you really got to look at under a microscope or a loop to even be able to tell the difference, I do those all at once and pile them up. That's just seems to make more sense to me. I don't know. Here's a nice looking 1968 San Francisco. I just wanted to confirm it was a San Francisco. Oh, my chat was stuck there, and all of a sudden I just missed a whole bunch of stuff. All right, let me go back and see what's going on there. Dad and daughter silver stacking, thank you very much for coming in today. Appreciate that. PLSCT, how do you get the free membership? You're on the page and it doesn't say gold membership's free. It might not show on their website until Coin Week National Coin Week starts on the 18th or 19th, I believe. If NCFXSTI is still in here, might have some information on that. And also PLSSCT, well, I mean, that's... anyway, I'm sure I butchered that a couple of times. I plan on doing a short video about that, too, in the next couple of days, just to let everybody know exactly how to do it, just because I think it's something everybody should do. So I'm sure you'll see several videos. I think there's already a couple people that have done videos about how to join the ANA for free because they're doing that. But, yeah, I just don't have the information in front of me right now. Ida Herring, thanks for coming in. Let's see what else we got there. Andrew O'Neill, I'm not sure if I think I said hi to you. Okay, just, Williams finds pennies. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's one I definitely look for while we're live here for sure. Little Nitrate, take care. Have a good day. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. And aloha, because aloha is hello and goodbye, right? I don't know any of that. 2018, and I think it means like 5 or 6 other things too. I see another Canadian cent here, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Get that 1919 out of our way. We've been looking at a little too long. What do we got here? 1986. Cool. Yeah, Coins USC had some imposters on his stream earlier. That's not good. What else we got going on there? Okay, nothing else. Just want to make sure I'm not missing stuff because I know my chat was stuck for a minute there, and all of a sudden it just scrolled like through like 50 messages at once. I'm like, no, I missed everything. But, so like there's a 1992. I can look at it right now real quick and see that it's the wide AM, but I'm sure I'm going to miss other 1992. So I just like to pile them all up and look at those all together. It's just so much easier. 1976 Denver, 78 Denver, 2016 Denver, 2017 Denver, 18 Denver, couple 2018 Denvers, a 1984 Philadelphia, and I'll quickly check that for any doubling. Nope. Metal detecting channel. Hope you're doing okay too. Thanks for coming on in. Alfred R. Thanks for coming in. Perfect time for a Canadian set. You're indeed. Thank you very much. A 95 Denver and a really dirty 2007 it looks like. Not a ton of finds yet, but we still got a lot of coins to look through, and we did find a 1919 wheat cent, so that's kind of fun. Why don't we call quarters 25-cent pieces? I guess you could call them that. But yeah. Check the 95 for the double die? I do. I always check that one. I don't look for any double ear, though. I just look for the main FS 101 double die obverse. And if that also has the double the year, I've never really looked. I just see the doubling in the date, and that's enough fun for me. 83 Denver, 68. Is that a San Francisco? I believe it is, and it is. So another S Mint that we save. Yeah, none of those are really worth anything. I mean, I guess for those of you that are on the East Coast that don't find S Mint coins too often from the 60s and 70s, you guys like seeing those. And I've even had a few people, you know, send me a few bucks, say, hey, give me some of them S Mint coins you're always finding. So I've done that, and that's fine. Because they have trouble getting them themselves. But I just see a lot of them here. And here's another 1984 I'll check real quick. No doubling, so we don't care about that one then. 1971, a 2016, 79, 84 Denver, 94 Denver, 2019 Denver, 2016, 83D and a 2016D, 73, 19. I guess I better say 2019 because we did find a 1919. I don't want to confuse any of you all. 2017D, 2003, 2018, 2008, 1994, and a 2001. Team 2 bits. That's what David wants to call them, 2 bits. May as call $50.50. You could. That's fine. What's your opinion on 69 and 70 cents with floating? I don't care about those at all, Crappy Tim. That's my opinion on them. They don't excite me one bit. I've never had a collector. I've been selling coins as a coin dealer for at least 10 years now. I've been collecting coins for over 30 years. Never once had another collector or another dealer ask me if I had any floating roof 69 or 70s, or if I could get them one, or if they want, or any of that. I've never seen anyone want to buy those. So they just don't seem like they have any value to me, so I don't look for them. Sure, I guess if you find one in perfect condition, you might find one collector out there that really wants one, but most collectors that look for those very minor varieties like that, they don't ever want to pay for them. There's a nice looking 69S, not a double die. Most collectors, they want to find their own. They don't want to pay up for any of them. So even in the Cherry Pickers Guide, there's a lot of minor varieties that if you find them, it's like, so what? It's not even worth it unless you find one that's like in perfect condition that's worth getting certified. Because there's only like maybe 5 collectors out there in the whole country that even care about that variety. And all 5 of those don't want to buy them from you. They want to find their own. So that's my experience with a lot of the minor varieties, at least. And again, unless you can find one like in near perfect condition that the grading companies will certify, because then there's a chance you might find some of the people in the high registry sets pay up for them. Got another 2017 Philadelphia, though. So that's kind of fun. Again, not really worth anything other than a cent, but that's okay. Any advice for getting started with U.S.-Philippine issues? And yeah, start with the Red Book, right in the back of the Red Book. And you know what? I'll go ahead and show that. If you guys need a new Red Book, let me just type that in. I can get them cheap for people locally, but by the time I would ship them to you, it's just cheaper for you to go down to Amazon. You know, it'd be about the same price as buying it from me. If you buy it through that link I just gave you, I think I get like 40 cents if you buy it that way, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. So if you want to support me that way, that's great. But I would get the Red Book there. The 2021 is out. That's this book. In the back of the book, you got all the stuff on U.S. Philippines coins. You got Hawaiian coins right there, and you got several pages on all the U.S. Philippines issues. So this is where I would start. You got all the mintages, so you'll be able to figure out which are the better dates. You got the commemoratives. You even got the Wilson dollars. It's all right there. So I would start with the Red Book if you want to get started in them. And then that'll help get you an idea of which ones are the better dates and which ones are, what do you call it? Which ones are worth trying to find if you find someone that's selling them and they don't know which ones are the better dates or not. So the trick to find the floating roof RD slabs, since they won't slab them anymore. I don't know if anybody even maybe ANAX would slab them or ICG, but I've never seen PCGS put floating roof on anything unless it's a variety that's already listed in the Cherry Pickers Guide as floating. I don't know, but yeah, you might be able to find one that's already in a holder that somebody will put a sticker on it and say, yep, this is the floating roof as well, which, okay, I guess that's cool, but not something I'm into, I know that. Panama as well. No, Panamanian coins are not in the cherry pickers. They're not in the Red Book, even though the U.S. Mint did strike a lot of those. The Red Book, as far as non-U.S. coins, they have a lot of colonial coins in there. They have Alaska, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and Philippines in there as well, because those were all U.S. territories at the time as well, or that became U.S. territories. Panama, there are some cool ones that are struck by the U.S. though. But there's a lot of coins the U.S. struck for other countries. That's a whole separate book, and if you don't have that book, you can get that book at the A&A library for free once you're a member. I don't exactly know the exact title or what the author is offhand. Probably something like coins struck by the U.S. Mint for other countries, or world coins struck by the U.S. Mint, or something real generic. Can't remember the name of the book. But it was done, like, I think in the 60s is when the book was done, because that was when most of the coins were. So there's a lot of cool stuff. There's a 1970 San Francisco. Have prices changed any since the last issue? Probably not too much, Lincoln. Maybe some of the bullion prices, they changed those, but not much. The only thing really they add that's in this book that I've noticed just by flipping through is that they got the 2019 and 2020 W quarters in there. They didn't have those in the last book because when they printed the last one, nobody even knew they were going to do W quarters. So they do have those in there now. 95D, 2014, 2005, 76D, 2011. Not seeing anything else exciting in the rest of this roll. Will we find anything? A 2005 and an 86 Denver. You took the advice of the speaker we had at the Coin Club meeting and read the Red Book introduction. Oh yeah, there's a lot of great stuff in there. I mean, just that, it's like, what is it, Alfred? You just read it. I didn't read it in a long time, but it might be 10 to 20 pages. It just goes over to a whole history of coins in America, and there's a whole section on the minting process on how coins are made. I mean, for the, what is it, on that Amazon link, if anybody looks, the Red Book right now, you can get it shipped to your house from Amazon, especially if you're a Prime member. I think it's like $15. I mean, there's just so much information in that book for $15. I mean, I think all collectors should have a copy. You don't need the new one every year that it comes out, but you should have one at least recent, you know. Clever coin names here. Good afternoon, he says. Thanks for coming in. We have a 53 Canadian corner with toning. Okay, very cool. Yeah, once you get back to the silver coins, like the older Canadian stuff, you get a lot of tone coins for sure. There's a 1969. I can't tell if it's the S. It is the S, but no doubling. Here's one that's just really crazy. I know sometimes you like looking at the really beat up ones. Check that one out. That one's been through a rough day. Just a bit. How do I store my cents? Like, which ones you taught? Like, I mean, I got a Dansko album that I have some good ones in that I store some in there. The rest of them are in, like, the really nice stuff's in PCGS slabs that are just in PCGS boxes, and those are in the safe deposit box at the bank. When I get a bunch of copper ones, like when I sort out the copper of these, I usually just fill up a gallon-sized Ziploc freezer bag until it's about ready to burst, and then I start a new one when that one's full and just store them there, and you got a whole bunch of those sitting on some shelves. Yeah, not really the best way to do it, but there's an 83 Denver, 2012, 2007, and a 2016. Yeah, there's a bunch of, I mean, so if those of you that have not looked, you know what, and we'll just show it real quick anyway. What the heck? We all got some time, right? So in the Red Book, there's the 2021 Red Book. Again, you saw my Amazon link there. You can buy it there, and like I said, if you buy it through there, you don't get any better deal. You don't pay any extra, but I think I get like 30 or 40 cents, whatever. So beginning of the Red Book, it says conditions of coins. It gives you a really rough idea of how to grade any coin that you've ever come across. Talks about grading companies and why you might do that. And then it goes over an introduction of U.S. coins. It goes over the history of coins. It talks about the Spanish dollars that circulated here way back when. Goes coinage of the states and colonial coins. Talks about how the United States government came together and formed the mint. It talks about all the different mint marks there ever were on United States coins. All kinds of cool stuff here. Talks about the market Tells you how to check fakes from real coins. A lot of people never even look at the very beginning of the Red Book. It's really good that you pointed this out, Alfred, because... And then it talks about some of the big famous hoards and that were found over the years. Talks about popular dates. Talks about other ones that people don't even really think about. Coins that few people notice that are really collectible. Here's some more famous hoards. So it'll talk about the Bank of New York hoard, where they found a lot of early large cents. The Randall hoard, a bunch of large cents from 1816 to 1820 that you still see in slabs today. Talk about coins from shipwrecks. Yeah, there's a good 30 pages there, and it talks about foreign coins that circulated in early America. And then that's where the Red Book really starts as far as coins, and then goes into all the colonial coins and then the regular U.S. issues. But yeah, there's a good 30 pages there in the front of the Red Book that most people don't even know is there, and that even fewer people actually read that. Ida Herring was wondering if I use tubes. Yeah, sure. I'll put some of the better stuff. Like once I get a bunch of wheat cents together, yeah, I'll start putting some of those in tubes or something like that if they're a little bit better. But I don't put all of them in there. Some of them I just put in bags, or usually I end up just giving them away or selling them at local coin club meetings. Because I mean, what am I going to do with just like when we did that $121 worth of Lincoln cents. I mean, yeah, we ended up with a bag of 224 wheat cents, and there were some cool ones in there, but I don't know what I'm going to do with that. If I go to a coin show or a coin, and I'm setting up, I don't want to be carrying stuff around like that. First of all, it's heavy and it takes up a lot of room in my case. Here's a 69S. So yeah, I'd rather just sell it right then and there, or I take stuff like that to my local coin club meeting and sell it. Here's a 1959 Denver that I just threw across my desk accidentally, but we saved the first year coins because 2017 Philadelphia, we got another one of those. That's our third one. I think that might even set the record for most we've found in a box here on YouTube. That's pretty crazy. What else are we doing? Crappie Tim liked the fake detection part of the book. Yeah, and it's not even that much. It just tells you a little bit. And then not only that, another really cool part of the Red Book, which I want to show. And this is a brand new Red Book, the spiral bound, so you can see it's leaving little pieces of paper all over because it's a freshly made book and just done. In the back, this is a key, especially once you become, I'm not going to say if you're an ANA member anymore. It says once you become a member of the American Numismatic Association and have access to the ANA library, there's a couple cool things. Starting right here, page 451 is a glossary. So it tells you all these coin terms that you might not even know what the heck mean. Like when people say, oh, is it a cud? Well, it tells you right there what a cud is. You know, when you're seeing all these people talk about reeded edge, tells you what that is. Tells you the difference between token and metal. I mean, it tells you what junk silver means. I mean, if you don't know any of these terms, it's right there in your Red Book. Then even more importantly, once you're a member of the ANA and you got access to their library, right here's a bibliography. So if you're really interested in the history of the U.S. Mint, bam, here's like 8 books right there that you can go check out that are all about the history of the U.S. Mint. If you're a really big fan of half dimes, right there, there's 3 books on half dimes and just about half dimes that you can go check out. And the ANA library is going to have every single one of these books. No doubt. Every one of them will be at the ANA library. Free to check out. All you're going to do is pay shipping. And it's book rate shipping, library mail. I mean, they got, all this stuff. If you like private and territorial gold, there's several books on that. I mean, there's several books on proof. There's a book on proof coins, a whole bunch on silver dollars. I mean, the bibliography is a really great resource that's in your Red Book. All right. Very good. So now all of you guys are going to be members of the ANA. All of you guys are going to have your Red Books. I mean, what else can I get you to do? I'm just kidding. I mean, I just like just stuff that I've always done and always had as a collector, and you take it for granted that, and then you use, like I flip through my Red Book at least a couple times a day as I'm going through stuff or looking stuff up, or if I'm watching somebody's stream and I see something, it's like, oh, I wonder if that's a better date, or wonder what the mintage is of that. It's like, you just grab your Red Book and it's so much faster than even searching online. If I pull a 2020 Philadelphia or Denver, it's yours. Okay, hidden, guaranteed. If I get a 2020 in this box, I'll send them to you, and I'll send them to you express mail, too. I'll send them to you, because I think I've had this box sitting around for at least like 6 months, so I think it would be impossible for there to be a 2020 in this box. But, yeah, I don't think I'm going to find one of those. But there's several 2019s in here. So, but, yeah, I've had this box sitting. If I grab the box that I'm thinking of, I mean, I've had This one's sitting for at least 6 months. It's 2014, 2010, 2007, 2018, 2017D, 2018D, and a 96D. And again, sorry if I'm missing people's comments. We got a pretty good crowd that's been bouncing in and out of here. We had 50 some in here now. It looks like we got 40 some in here now. Very cool. David Carlisle saying t-shirt. I don't know. Maybe you're responding to somebody else there. That's fine. That's cold. Yeah, I guarantee I give it to him because I know it's impossible to find. That's right. Yep. You're right. Unless it's an accidentally early release. But because I let it sit around so long, nobody would ever know that because they're all out now. There's a 71S. I thought that was a 2009, but it's a 2005. We do have another wheat scent. I did see the date, but you did not. So I'll give you guys a chance to make your guess of what is the date of this Lincoln wheat scent. Nightbot is spamming my Amazon link again. Very cool. Again, just another way, if you guys want to, I've been asked, hey, look, I can't do the super chats, or, oh, I see you got the channel memberships. I just can't afford to be doing that for you, but I do love you and want to support you. That's one way you can do it, is the Amazon link, even if you're not buying anything on my list. I think the way it works is if you click if you click my list and just look at one item and then go type in and buy something, I think I still get a small percentage of like a referral credit. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it's one way you can support. Other ways that people have asked in the past is like just watching my videos. A lot of them you'll get that little ad in the beginning, and I have an option to make it to where you have to watch the ad and you can't skip it, but I don't want to do that to you guys. I mean, 5 seconds is plenty, but if you really want to support me, if you actually watch the full ad and then click the link on the ad and like go to whatever web page there is and look at whatever it is, I think I get a few extra cents out of that. And if you did that, that's another way you can support without spending any money if you choose to do so. Again, none of that's required, but I've been asked by people, and people have been saying, oh, I wish I could support you, but I can't do the memberships or send you super chats like some people have. That's fine. I understand, and believe me, there's a lot of channels that I've found that I support that they have memberships and all that stuff now. I can't be members of every channel either. I'd be spending $100 a month or more if I joined every channel I like. So, I mean, it's tough. I mean, I understand that. A lot of guesses came in here. Did anybody follow my advice? Not a single one of you. Not a single one of you. It's a 44. Most common date. Most common date based on mintage, I should say. Those CC enders. That sounds like fun, Andrew. Hopefully maybe you'll put in a video up of that. That sounds like a fun one. Right side up for a bet. There you go. Oh yeah, I mean I can show you that the back quarter. I got the 5-ounce version right there. Yep, from AppMax. See, I got the coin upside down, David, even though the bat's right side up. It goes this way. We had a 1944 there. All right. Johnny Woodbridge, you were close. Absolutely. And do we got another wheat scent there? Nope, that's a 1959, though. I just saw the 5, but we do have another 1959. 2017D, 2008, 04, 14, 18, 16, 96, 2018, 2012, 2014. And every one of these is Denver, so don't think I'm finding a bunch of Philadelphias all of a sudden. Again, we don't find hardly any Philadelphia mints, and it's not just a very recent, like last couple of years. I think every single coin in this pile here is a Denver mint, even the 90s and a lot of the 80s here. Just very few Philadelphia coins make it out to Southern California. Here's a 1980 Philadelphia. I'll let you guys know in this roll every Philadelphia I found. There's a 71 San Francisco, but all these are Denver. 83, 14. 89, 2018, 2017, 2001, 2015, 1990, 2015, 2017, 2015 Philadelphia. So there's the second Philadelphia in the roll. 2016, a really, really messed up 84D, 87D, 2011, 2019, 2016, 1982 Denver, 2016 Denver, 2019 Denver, and an 85 Denver. So yeah, just 2 Philadelphias in the whole roll. We'll try another roll and see how many Philadelphias we find. The back quarters are pretty cool, aren't they, Lady Kid Nichols? I think it's a great design, and it's a fun one. And just seeing, at least in the beginning of the year when we were still allowed to go to coin shows and get together with people or have coin club meetings, a lot of younger collectors, a lot of kids especially, just really liked the design and were really wanting to, got them excited about it, and especially trying to find them in their change and whatnot. But David Carlisle is Betty. That is how he knows that. Andrew Neal's going to be doing a live stream opening it sometime. Very cool. Okay, so all these are going to be Denvers unless I tell you. 2011, 2017, 2017, 87, 03, 2012, 1999, 2013, 2014, 2008, 73 San Francisco, so still not a Philly, 2000, 1969 San Francisco, 07, 2010, 2014, 1995, 2018, 2000, 1991 Philadelphia. There's one Philadelphia. 2006, 1997, 2016, 2012, 1980, and a 1984 Philadelphia. We'll check for the doubled ear. Nope. So there's 2 Philadelphias in the roll. 2010, 2012, 2019, 2017, 2003, 2007, 1982, 1990, 89, 2008, 83, 2015, 1983, 1983, 2015, 2018, 2004, 1968S, 1988, 83, 2004, and a 2007. So all those are Denvers, except for 2 coins. So yeah, just really shows you that when you're on one of the coasts, like we're right here in Los Angeles, if you're trying to put together your Whitman folder of all the dates, it's not that easy. Especially then once you find the Philadelphias, to find a really nice one's even tougher. So a lot of collectors here in Southern California will have what they do is they'll find, especially now that the internet's been out for a couple decades, they find trading partners on the East Coast. So whenever the new coins come out, they'll go to the bank and get a roll of the, like this year I'd get a 2020 Denver roll or even a whole box, and then I'd mail it to someone on the East Coast, and they'd mail me a whole box or a whole roll of the Philadelphias, and then I could use those to get them to my collector friends, and they could get them to their collector friends, and so that's a way a lot of collectors here in California have done it. So there's another wheat cent that's just all messed up, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get a date off this one because I saw the obverse real quick, and it's just, I think that's a 1945. Let me take a look under my loupe to see if I can see it better without scraping all that gunk off. Might have to scrape it with my finger a little bit, which is fine. Oh, this is just all gross. I don't even like doing this. I just might, yeah, I see a 5 at the end of it now that I just got all that stuff. I'm going to go wipe my hand real quick now. Yep, there's a 5 peeking out of there now. I got a paper towel here ready to go for just in case. All right, what do we got there? What else is in the chat? Just broke the coffee grinder. Uh-oh, Tim. Give some info on some future giveaways. Check all that out from Lima. Very cool. Yep, that was a 1945 that has got stuff all over it that I just didn't really want to touch, but I just had to know the date. But we're going to get that gross one out of our way. And look at this wheat cent. I see some red color almost popping through on this one. What do you guys think the date of that one is? I did not yet see it. But that one I'm not worried about getting on my fingers there. What do you think the date of the wheat cent is? And there's 85 Denver. Oh yeah, you can get that through Amazon or coffee grinders. Those should all be in stock. I wouldn't imagine they're sold out of those. Even though I don't know about the rest of you guys, I've been ordering stuff on Amazon here and there still, but they are definitely a lot slower in getting me items, that's for sure. I pay for the Prime delivery and all that, and used to get things. Sometimes I'd get it. I've even had it same day this sometimes, because here in Los Angeles they have just all the different Amazon trucks. They don't even go through the post office. You just have an Amazon truck show up at your house, and I've had stuff same day or Sunday delivery even. But yeah, now it takes like a full week at least for most things, which is kind of disappointing. But a bunch of junk in this roll, that's for sure. Just nothing exciting there. I'd be up to mailing and swapping boxes if you're willing to get a bunch of Phillies. I mean, if you ever really need something like that, Tim, I just don't do them myself. I mean, maybe the coin shops and stuff do that kind of stuff, but this coin here is a 51S. Anybody got 51S? I don't think so. 51D was Lima's guess. That's pretty close. How many rolls are left? We're about halfway through the box right now. I think we got 23 or 24 rolls left. So just about halfway. Or maybe just past half the way. They won't even ship non-food items here. That's crazy, Alfred. But I guess if they're that busy and, they gotta do something there. I don't know. Interesting. But yeah, I just don't do enough of the, I just don't really have much need for the Philadelphia ones myself. I mean, I don't even, I used to get like a couple new ones each year just to keep my albums up to date, but I haven't even been doing that in the last probably 8 to 10 years. So just, I really didn't see, none of them are rare or ever going to be worth anything, and in my opinion at least. And I just stopped having fun filling my Whitman folder or my Dansko album at some point, because I just got more into the certified coins and buying older stuff. So I just really quit collecting the new ones altogether. I mean, I'll buy like a proof set every now and then, or one of the mint sets, and just to get some of the special ones, I guess. But just everybody's collecting interests always change, so that's just not into it. But yeah, I mean, every year, I always get tons of boxes where it's just all solid date. Like, I think one of the last times I put a big order in for boxes at my local bank, I ordered 16 boxes of Lincoln Cents, and I think 12 of them were all 2019 Denvers. So that kind of sucked. So get tons of solid date boxes that either just go right back to the bank, or I give them to my buddy SoCal Box Breaks, because he uses them for who knows what, either smashing them all, or maybe he does something with them at the shop. I don't even know what he wants them for, but he says he'll take them. So it's a 79, a 2014 with some coin wrapping machine damage. 2013 Denver, 8070, a 79 Denver. There's a really worn down. That's artificial wear on it, though. It just looks pretty weird, but it got stuck somewhere. I wouldn't call that a dryer coin or anything, get stuck, but somebody rubbed the heck out of that one to brighten it up at some points and put some extra wear on it. Tim says, shoot me an email, says SoCal Box Breaks. And so SoCal Box Breaks does use them for smashing them. So yeah, I'm going to get together with SoCal Box Breaks, and the next day, I think I got like 10 or 15 boxes of Lincoln Cents for him to pick up, and he's going to take off my hands. There's a whole bunch of 2019 D boxes and 2017. I think there's 2018 D boxes. So I know he'll have some handy ready to go if you're really serious about trading. And it was a 71 Philadelphia right there. Okay. We'll be braving Walmart in a hillbilly version of the hazmat suits. Okay. Good luck with that. Just whatever. You don't have to freak out too much about that stuff, I don't think. But just remember to wash your hands. Don't touch your face. And when you get home, if it really makes you feel better, it's probably good policy. I hear a lot of people say is just change your clothes, wash your clothes, take a good shower, and it'll make you feel better. And probably is a little better to do that anyway, just in case there's something out there at your store. I don't know, but 83 Philadelphia. Is it the double die reverse? Nope, not this time. You like the special finishes? All your boxes are straight circulated. Your box, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe just because I'm close to Los Angeles and they got one of the they got a big Federal Reserve branch down here. It's not like San Francisco and Denver are like the main Federal Reserve banks, but we got a Federal Reserve branch here in Los Angeles, and they get a lot of new coins, I guess, to get put out through there. So when the banks order their coins from an order, just a lot of them are brand new, which, I mean, I guess I probably should be trying to order, and I know Jeeping John told me I should, just trying to get the new quarters, because I'm sure I could. But, I don't know. I don't really like looking at quarters that much, and not only that, it's just a lot of money to be investing in that. I mean, to go get, $10 of quarters, that's $5,000 you got to lay out, and I don't, the biggest issue for me is I don't have a place I can get them easily turned in. There's a 2009 Lincoln formative year, so we do got all 4 designs of the 2009s out of 4 coins, so that's kind of fun. There's no coin counting machines at any of the banks I have, no, nothing like that. So, I mean, I can turn in coins in bags, but then they charge me $10 per bag to have them deposited, which isn't horrible, but it's not cool. Or I got to roll all of the stuff, and if I was turning in that many quarters or that many halves, because people have asked me, why don't I do the $50 roll searching and sell rolls to people? Well, that's one reason, even among other reasons, but that's one reason I don't, just because it's hard to turn in the coins. There's a 2009 Lincoln Birthplace and a 1993. What else we got there? Kellen's still lurking. All right. Okay, what's everybody's favorite denomination? Right here, Lima. I like searching nickels, too. Nickels are fun. Dimes are the worst. Dimes and quarters are probably the worst, I think. Still has only the 2020 bats, yeah. I haven't asked my bank. I got email addresses for a few of the tellers that like me at a couple different banks I deal with, so I probably could just send an email and say, hey, when you're sitting at the bank right now with no customers, go check all the boxes, and if you have any quarter boxes that are all brand new Weir Farms, I'll come get them, and I might be able to get some. I don't know. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. 2018s, 1981. There's a 66. Bunch of dirty Shield cents. 2001, 2004, 2013. There's a green one. What's this date? It's a memorial cent that I can't read the date because it's all green and crusty. I think it's a 1960. Hard to tell. 1999. But that's as far as I'm looking at it. That's all I'll tell you on that. When they're that dirty and messed up. Unless it was a wheat cent, then I investigated a little bit further. Just because. So 83D, a 2005. 95. 70 Denver. What else we got in this roll? Anything good? There's a Lincoln Presidency, 2009, 2014, 1982, 91, 1968, I think. 68D. I don't know. Maybe it's a 65. Another real green, corroded one. You'll see how bad some of these are. They're just, I don't know. It's a 60-something. Maybe it's a 66. I don't even know. And a 2018 Denver. Got you now. Set up my next order on Monday. They'll come in. We'll ship swap. Yeah, just get in touch with them. All right, we got 20 rolls to go. I'm going through these a little slower than we usually do, but hopefully you guys are having fun and enjoying. Again, at the end of this, let me get this dirty, crazy one on there. We'll give away a 64 quarter, nice uncirculated, 90% silver. It's probably a Denver, isn't it? I didn't even look. Of course it's a Denver. Who do you recommend for grading Morgans? Probably PCGS if you're going to spend the money for either of those companies. Just when I'm at coin shows, there's a link in Professional Life. When I'm at coin shows and selling coins to customers or selling on eBay or at coin club meetings, it's just most of my customers would rather have PCGS coins, so that's what I use and that's what sells for more, all else being equal. NGC I think does a good job. I don't mind NGC holders. I don't mind coins in NGC holders, but because most of my customers and most people out there seem to prefer PCGS, that's what sells for more, and that's what I would prefer if you have a choice. And you do have a choice when you're sending them in. Now, another benefit we talked about, everybody's going to become an ANA member. Another benefit of your ANA membership is you can submit coins to NGC without being a member of NGC. So that's always fun. It's not free to submit, but you still have to pay the grading fees, but you don't have to pay for a membership. So that is an advantage of, that's one reason a lot of people do send to NGC, because they don't have to pay for that membership if they're an ANA member. There's a really nice 1962 Denver. We're not going to save it, though, because don't need it. 98, 82, 2018, 96, 2018 Deed, 05, 75 Denver, 2016, and a 2006. I do sell coins on eBay, too. Absolutely. Is Lady Kid Nichols still here? Kellen wants to know. I don't know. Have not seen her type anything in the last few minutes, so possibly, maybe not. Or maybe she'll hear me say her name and yep, she's playing Pokemon. Dimes and cents are your favorite to hunt? Mikey, please explain to me in 200 characters or less why you enjoy hunting dimes, because I've tried before and I just hate it. I absolutely hate it. So, in 200 characters or less, please explain why you like to hunt dimes. There's a 2009 Lincoln Formative Years. So, sorry, pop quiz there, Mikey. Explain why on earth you like hunting dimes, please. Maybe I'll learn something, because I can't figure it out. 99 Denver, 2016, 2010, and a 91. Because you find silver, but do you? What do you find? Like 1 or 2 coins maybe in the whole box, Mikey? I don't know. Is it really worth it? I mean, it's not like you're going to find 20 silver coins in a box ever, or I don't know. Maybe you have different experience with me, but yeah, I can get a box of them, and yeah, maybe you find 1 or 2 silver dimes, and okay. I guess that's better than none, but it seems like if I'm going to spend that kind of money, what is it to get a box of dimes? Isn't it like a couple $100 too? I haven't even gotten a box of dimes in so long. It's just like a lot of money to put out just to find a couple silver dimes, maybe. And then you got to look through all the rest of them, or do you just rip open the rolls and only look at the edges and don't even look at the rest of them? I don't know. Because if I'm going to look at them, I'm going to look through all of them to see if I find a 96W or what is it, the 82 no P, and I'm going to look, and that's just so boring looking through all those and not finding anything. But I can understand, yeah, if you just rip open the rolls, look at the edge, no silver, dump them, open up the next one, look at the edge, no silver, dump them. I guess it's not as bad, but if you're actually looking at all of them, I couldn't do it. Hunting dimes is awesome, especially to look for airs. Everyone hates them, so they get over. That's okay, maybe. Teach their own, I guess. I mean, believe me, Lady Kid Nichols, there's no dime time for me. I hate searching dimes, but I'm not going to hate you for liking them or hate Mikey for liking them. I just, just interested to hear other people's thoughts on it. If you enjoy doing it, more power to you. I mean, I'm here looking at rolls of Lincoln cents, and other people just probably can't do this. They're like, why are you wasting your time doing that? What are you going to do? Find 6 wheat cents? Big deal. I don't know. I just have fun with it. So, even though I don't need the wheat cents or these S-mints, I usually end up giving them away one way or another anyway. Just fun. Relaxing. And then it also gives me an excuse to get here up on YouTube with y'all and hang out and chat. There's a 71S. So we got another S-mint to save. 2007. Got a whole bunch of 2007s in a row here. All Denvers. There's an 83 83 Philly. No doubling on the reverse. Look for airs, and that's how you found that one unknown one we shut out? Okay, I get that. It's $250 a box plus gas money, not worth it to find a silver dime. That's my thoughts on it, Young Coin, but I guess if everybody's looking for other stuff, it's possible to find a 96W or the 82 no P, and there might be a couple other ones, or maybe some error coins, sure. So, you have a question about an inauguration coin you have. Which one do you have there, Peter, and what's your question? Maybe somebody here will be able to help you. Feel free to ask. So, and yeah, quarters I just can't deal. That's why I really never got into looking for the W's, because I mean, I guess if you're just getting a box and it's all brand news and you're just going to pull out some W's, that's one thing. But if you're going through a box of circulated quarters, oh my God, looking at all those ridiculous state quarter designs. There are some cool state quarters, but there's a whole bunch of stupid ones too. I just can't handle that. Not my, and yeah, there are some errors that people look for, but again, unless it's the Wisconsin high leaf or low leaf, none of those other errors that people find are worth a darn thing to me. I mean, I've never seen anyone pay big premiums for them or enough to where it would be worth actually trying to find them. And you know, if you got a little extra cactus on your Arizona, is anyone really going to pay for that? I've never seen that. If you got a little, is there an extra tree on your Minnesota? Okay, great, neat, but it just doesn't excite me at all. Almost everyone hates looking. Hey, but if you guys have fun with it, that makes it less competition for y'all. Like I said, I mean, everybody's out there searching halves to try to find that 140% silver in the whole box that they're going to get excited about. But yeah, maybe with less competition, you'll have more finds. I don't know. I mean, yeah, searching halves every now and then you find more, you know, some cool stuff. But I just cracked the wife up, huh? I'm glad to be entertaining. I don't know exactly what I said that did, but very cool. Crappy Tim, as some of the people call you. But I know it's Crappy Tim. 71 Denver with a little bit of a double rim there. Not too exciting, but there's a little bit of a wire rim. Probably nothing I'm going to save. I don't know. Maybe I'll save it just to add it in with the other weird stuff that we found, but nothing that has any value. There's a 2009 Lincoln Professional Life. Paul, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Just looking through a box of Lincoln Cents today. Just because. Because why not, right? Let me do that, refresh that. Our counter was stuck on there. Every now and then on this Streamlabs, the view counter up in the corner gets stuck on whatever number it liked, and it was stuck, so I got to refresh that every now and then. But it said we had 47, and I refreshed it, now we have 41, so oh well. But thanks for the 41 who are hanging out, and if you guys have any questions, then feel free to ask, and we'll try to answer them. Someone here might be able to answer. But otherwise, we're just trying to find something else because we haven't had any good finds in a little bit. We did find that 1919 earlier, which is always fun to find a 100-year-old plus cent. It's a 94D, a 99D, a 2000D. I demonstrated how few Philadelphia coins. We went through 2 rolls in a row, and each roll only had 2 coins from Philadelphia, which is about what I averaged, you know. Just crazy. I usually find more San Franciscos than Philadelphia sometimes. There's a 73S, 84 Denver, 2007 Denver, 2010 Denver, 2013 Denver. The Paisley and Daddy show's in the house. Team Cent all the way. You got it. Good to see you, Sheldon. Thanks for coming in and saying hello. Very nice mail call I saw you post earlier from Mr. Roy Driscoll. He's got a really cool channel sticker there that I saw he sent you. I'm going to have to figure out a way to get one of those. Absolutely. Alright, those almost flew off the screen there. Or they did kind of fly off the screen a little bit. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's see what's in this roll. There's a 69 Denver, 94 Denver. All these are Denvers, of course. There's a 2009 Formative Years, 63 Denver, 83, 98, 68 Denver, 2001, 07 Denver, 2012 Denver. But yeah, so far we did find 3 of the 2017 Philadelphias. That's, I think, the most we've found in a box. This is box number 7 that I've been searching on YouTube here. And I think we found 1 or 2 on average. And yeah, this box we found 3 so far. And we got about 16 rolls, 17 rolls to go. So that's way more than we usually find. Which isn't very many, of course, but still it's Still kind of exciting for me to see those 2017s with the P mint mark. It's just, wow. It's the only one with a P mint mark, so. And I never really got to see tons of them, other than in like my, mint sets and things like that, but. Or, of course I've seen them at coin shows because there's dealers that get rolls of them and they sell them to the collectors out here for 50 cents each or whatever because we can't get them in our change very easily. But yeah, let's see. Here's my recap sheets. I have those handy. So in our first box, we found one 2017P. In box 2, we found one. Box 3, we found none. Box number 4, we got all crazy and found 2 of them. Box 5, we found 1. And box 6, we found 2. So yeah, we've set a record on the channel there. Awesome. And there's still rolls to go. Very exciting. 3 2017 Philadelphias. That's awesome, isn't it? No, not really. G-Dub, what's up? And Vern LaPointe. Hello, hello. I don't remember if I said hello or maybe it was a long time ago and I can't remember. Monday to the Republic. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Just looking through some Lincoln Cents. Trying to have some fun. Hanging out with everybody. There's a really dirty one that I can't even read the date on, but it looks like it's a zinc because I can see some zinc rotting through, so it's probably nothing special. There's a 72. I'll check to see if there's any doubling of any significance, and I don't see any. And hope you guys are all having an okay day today. I know some parts of the country there, you guys are getting a little bit of unexpected chilly weather, which is never fun to see from sunny, beautiful California where it's 75 degrees and sunny right now. Perfect blue sky, not a cloud in the sky. And it did rain a lot last week, so the air is so clean and crystal clear. There's no smog. Unfortunate. I know you guys don't like to hear that, so there's a nice 1970S, and we'll get this one out of the microscope there. What is that one? That was a 71D, right? And then we'll put this back under the scope because we'll be giving that away in another 15 rolls or so. Yeah, Sheldon, I got to get Roy's sticker. That was pretty cool, and I like that and seeing that one. And I still got to get you that package I owe you. And I was trying to decide because I'm sending you that poster in the tube, and I was going to stuff it full of a bunch of other cool stuff, but then I think there's a weight limit on that if I put too much stuff in there, then they're going to call that like an odd-sized priority, and it'd be just cheaper for me to ship a separate package at some point. So I got to figure that out. But I was going to stuff it through a bunch of candy just to spoil your daughter and rot her teeth out and cause you a little bit of a headache getting her all sugared up, but I might have to rethink that, but I'll figure that out. She'll be grabbing the candy before the coins like always. That's funny. Very entertaining videos. Alright, 2005, 2016, 84 Denver, 2007, and a 2018 Denver. Alright, we got to do a little bit better. We're not getting too many finds lately here. No snow, says David Carlisle. Yeah, I wouldn't expect it where you're at. Yeah, it's actually warmed up. It was a little bit warmer yesterday. I mean, I briefly considered putting on my air conditioning, but I didn't. Probably should have. Got to hook Onyx up too, yeah. Absolutely. I did steal Sheldon's idea, though. He's got a photo album that he puts all his channel stickers in to keep them organized. So I did order one of those off Amazon recently. I still haven't gotten it because Amazon's been so slow at everything, but because I just need, my stickers just weren't as organized, and I was always trying to figure out, did I already have this sticker, or and trying to figure out what I even have, or because I need to start, because I know some people have sent me duplicates or even like 5 stickers at once, and because they want me to give them away to people when I do giveaways, which I'm happy to do that, but I just haven't done it because I never really organized them to keep track of what I have. I mean, I don't want to, if I only have one sticker from someone that they sent me, I don't want to give that one away and then say, oh, I don't have your sticker anymore. But, so yeah, I'll be able to organize those a little bit, and then when I do giveaways, I'll let people, I'll start getting some other channel stuff out there for people. Should be fun, because I know there's some cool stickers out there these channels put out, and everybody likes them, it seems like. And if you ever do win them from me and you don't want the sticker, then don't have to take it. There's a Lincoln Professional Life, 2009 Denver. A nice shiny 2019 D, 2016, and a 2002 Denver. Every coin she sees, she thinks it's a chocolate coin now. That's pretty funny. I'll have to send some more chocolate coins then for sure. Hey Sheldon, maybe what I can do is I can even put the chocolate coin in a 2x2 and staple it up. Then maybe she won't know right away. Would that be kind of funny? That might be a good one. It's cold, David says. 66 degrees. I know, that's freezing. Probably wearing a sweater. Did I find a 41 or a 41D? I don't think I found a 41 today, Mission Get Rich. I know we found a 44, a couple 44s, a 45. Well, I got them right here. A nice 51S, a really dirty 45, a 44, a 44S or a D, I can't tell, a 56D, and a 1919. So no 41s. Yeah, I might have to try to remember to do that. I'll send some chocolate coins in a 2x2, and then you'll just have to be careful when she rips them open and the staples don't scratch it or scratch her fingers, I guess, more importantly. Don't want a staple scratch on that chocolate coin. Or what would be really funny, Sheldon, is when you're doing the mail call, looking at all the coins, she probably won't, you know, she'll see a 2x2 or whatever and won't think anything of it, and then you can rip open the 2x2 and then just eat it and say, Paisley, you missed one. I don't know, that might be mean though. I'd have to at least send an extra one so she'd get one then. Alright, 73 Denver, 82, 2010 D. Oh, we got another wheat cent. I don't know what the date is yet, so I'll just throw it right under the scope, and if any of you feel like making a guess just for fun, feel free to do so. And we'll check out that date together in just a second. I'm looking at that. I don't think that's as old as some of the others that we saw, so I can say you picked up a gold coin off Michael. Yeah, that'd be kind of funny. New Orleans is 69. Feeling fine. Awesome. Do it. Who cares if she cries? Oh my god. Well, hopefully she has some of that big bag of blow pops that I think Deanne sent. So there'll be some candy around. There's a 2009 Lincoln Presidency design. 2017 Denver, 82, 66, 2015 and 2012 Denver. Get 15 Wheaties out of your box today. That's pretty good. It's a little better than we're doing. We got 14 rolls remaining. And this Wheatie right here is a 56 Denver. Seems about right. I believe we had a few guesses that were pretty darn close there. 44, I mean 1944. I said that a couple times earlier, Paisley and Daddy's show. I kept saying, hey, look, we just found there's a 19 Denver. And I'm like, well, I got to actually say 2019 because earlier I don't want anybody to be confused or anything because we did find this one here. It's a 1919. So, you know, and ever since 2009 when people kept saying, hey, has anybody found an 09 Lincoln cent in their change? I'm like, what, you mean 1909? What? No, you got to use all 4 digits. Otherwise, you find yourself in a pickle if you're talking to the wrong collector and not using all 4 and they misinterpret what you're saying, you know, so. Absolutely. I just remember getting crazy, like there'd be people online and like in different forums selling, hey, I just got a, you know, an 09 Lincoln cent, an MS66 red, and they'd have a price, and I'd be clicking really fast to try to buy that because I like the 1909s, and nope, it's a darn 2009. It's like, why would I want to buy a 2009 in a slab right away? Here's another wheat cent, though. I don't know the date of this one. But again, I think it's more of a relatively new one. Need the full date? Absolutely. Yeah, once you get to coins that are been around for 100 years plus, then yeah, you got to really start talking all 4 digits of the date, you know? But yeah, it's because the Lincoln cent's been around for 11 years now. So... But yeah, other coins you would not have to do that. I mean, if you're going to say like, what's next? I guess Jefferson Nickel's pretty soon. Another 18 years if they're still around. We're going to have to start. You can't say you got a 38 Jefferson Nickel anymore because there might be a 2038 then, But yeah, most other coins you don't have to do that yet. That'd just be silly if that was required, to not use the shorthand on everything. But yeah, it gets a little confusing for Lincoln cents for sure. Tell people, hey, look, right here, I just found a 14D Lincoln cent. Oh, I mean 2014. Yeah, that's not exciting. But if I found a real 1914D, then you betcha. That would be fun. A lot of people are thinking it's a 52, huh? Why are you thinking 52? I guess I could see that. I don't know what it is. Let's see what it is, though. 51. And it's a Philadelphia. Cool. You did that with 2009, said you had 23 of them, and someone called you nuts. Yeah, if you told me you found, in 2009, if you're telling me, holy crap, I just searched a box and found 23 '09 Lincolns. I'm like, what? I would automatically think 1909, of course. Absolutely. Who wouldn't, right? 1951. That one's got a little bit of meat left in it, but we got a couple spots on it, so it's not a really nice one or anything. All right, we're down, I don't know, about 12 rolls to go, and then we'll be giving away a 90% silver Washington quarter. It's a 64D. I think it's brilliant uncirculated. It probably is. I didn't look at it that closely, so if there's a little tiny touch of rub somewhere, please don't get too hysterical over it. I mean, if you win it and you get it and you don't like it, you can return it. I'm not going to make you keep the coin you win off me for free. It's a 1988, a 2006 Denver, a really, really messed up 2007, 1980, a 72 San Francisco. Got a nice pile of S-mints there today. We usually find somewhere around 20 of them in a box. Looks like we might have about that already. Another messed up coin. That one's a 1990 something. Can't tell. 2017 Denver, 2013, 2018 Denver, 96, 2015D, 2016D, and a 2018D. All right. I'd back up the truck at the bank if there were that many 09s. Absolutely. Can't complain when something's free. Sheldon, believe me, you do enough giveaways. I'm sure you know that's not true, though. Now, I personally can't complain if someone's giving me something for free, but there are people on YouTube that will complain, even if they're getting stuff for free. Believe me, and I'm sure you might have even experienced it, too, with the number of giveaways you do. I even mentioned at the beginning of the stream, we did, what is it? Back in end of March, I did my last auction. Just this week, I finally mailed out the giveaway prizes for that. Because when I'm mailing stuff out and just doing other work, mailing out the giveaways is usually towards the bottom of the list as far as priority. So I just finally got around to mailing those out. I have not even mailed out all the prizes yet. I've mailed out some of them from our $121 of Lincoln cents that we searched. I didn't mail out anything yet from the Glendale Coin Club meeting where we gave away some metal. But believe me, if you won something, you will get it. But don't expect me to get it out the day after the meeting and everything. But hey, every now and then, I'll get emails from people, hey, I never got the giveaway. What's going on? Or do you have a tracking number? And I'm like, no, there's no tracking number. And no, I didn't even mail it out yet. So please be patient. Now, often, I don't say I always do it that way, but so sometimes I will try to get them in them. I try to get them in mail as soon as I can, but sometimes I just got so much other stuff going on that is a higher priority. But so often I will get them in the mail pretty quick, but just lately I'm getting behind on some of that stuff. But everybody will get it, but please be patient. So yeah, you would think, Sheldon, when people are getting free stuff, they wouldn't get too crazy about it, but you are wrong. Most people are cool about it, though. There's a Lincoln birthplace with the log cabin. And a bunch of 2000 and 2010s Denver Mint Lincolns. What do we got here? What do we got coming up here? Can't complain when something's free. Unless it's the virus. Well, I guess that's true, Ron. Yes, that's true. Let's see. Know what you mean? Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I think they changed the rules on that, Lady Kid. A lot of that, where they were banning or shutting down streams for certain things that were said about current events, it was mostly because of advertisers, because I'm a channel that's monetized, and I don't have control over what ads are showing, but there's certain advertisers out there that didn't want to be on a lot of those streams where they were talking about stuff like that all the time, and a lot of those were like, promoting a lot of conspiracy theories and things like that. So you can understand it from the advertiser perspective. But I think YouTube has changed the rules on it a little bit to where they realize it's a huge thing. Everyone's talking about it one way or another. So I think the worst they can do is just I don't think they'll shut down completely. Now, I don't know for sure. Here's another wheat cent. I don't know the date of this. But, the worst they'll do is demonetize. So usually in a stream like this, just so you know, I might make like $1 for the ad revenue or something. I don't know, somewhere around there. So if for some reason they limit the monetization of the stream, then I guess I'm out $1. So I'm not too worried about it. It's 84 Denver, 2014 Denver. But thanks for looking out, Lady Kid Nichols. I appreciate that. But I think that they have changed I got some kind of an email from YouTube in the last week or so where they really went over and explained that they've changed. And I know they've changed their policies on that in the last week or so. I don't know all the details about that though, because I didn't read it. Little Nitrite's back. So what'd you miss? Well, you missed about 10, 15 rolls of Lincoln Cents. We're down to 10 left, and then we're going to do a giveaway. That's what you missed. Appreciate that, Lady Kid Nichols. Thank you very much. And because we're on Team Cent. Absolutely. What is the year of the cent up on the camera? I don't know. We were all guessing. What do you think it is, Little Nitrate? After you tell me your guess, I'll show everybody. I don't even know because I found it tails side up here, wheat cent up, and I don't even know the date. I'm looking at it. My guess, I've seen a lot of other guesses. I'm going to guess, well, I tell everybody if you don't know what to guess 44, so I'm leaning towards that. But I'm going to guess 57. I'm just going to, I don't know. 57D, I'm going to guess. Little Nitrate says 45. We got a few more guesses. Let's see together what it is. 44. I should have done it. Yep, 44S right there. I talked myself out of it. Should have listened to myself, but we did have some others there. Very good. Not too shabby. Fun. Alright, where did I leave off in this pile? I think I got through most of these. Look at that, Justin Busman just subscribed. Welcome and have fun. My Legend of Zelda noise made me jump a little bit because I just changed that and hadn't heard that. It's not a silver one, Ron. It's just really dark tone to where, yeah, it's not silver. It's just got a dark toning to it. This is silver right there. The 64D that we're going to give out. Yeah, I like Legend of Zelda, the original one. I played the heck out of that when I was a kid, and over and over and over, at least until the next Zelda games came out. And I don't know, it's always fun. So when I was, because I just got memberships on the channel now, I had to make something to where if someone joins as a member, and I'll just show it one more time because Streamlabs lets me do this. I'll just do this. So when someone joins as a member, like Lady Kid Nichols did earlier, that's what usually pops up if I'm streaming. So I made that one. I figured, well, you know what? I'm going to change the other ones to Zelda stuff too. So why the heck not? That's fun. So while Bill J version 2 was streaming earlier, looking through his $50, finding a bunch of nothing, I was busy searching the internet for Zelda music and Zelda animations. Absolutely. You found the secret. Yeah, that's the secret noise there. And then the other one is, I don't even remember what the other ones are called. One is when you find a key, I think. The noise when you find a key, like or pick up a key, I guess. I can't even remember. I haven't played Zelda in so long. I wanted the one when people do super chats to be the when Link would pick up rupees and stuff, but it's just a really short noise and everything. Can you be Princess Zelda? Sure, Lady Nichols, absolutely. Here, let me replay one of the super chats here. I forgot what the noise even is. Let me do this. I gotta go here. Penny Dog did one earlier. Let's redo that one. That one I think is when you get a key. And then the subscriber one that Justin just showed up. See if that can pop up again. That one is, I think, when you pick something. I forgot what that one is. I don't remember. But I picked 3 different ones because that's fun. All right, an 89D, a 93, a 2018. I might have to put a Legend of Zelda emoji in there. That might be cool to have a Princess Zelda emoji or something, because I gotta come up with other emojis we can add. That's the, like I said, if you saw the video I did on memberships, there's a 2009 Lincoln Birthplace log cabin. I'm not gonna do any special members only live streams or members only videos or anything. I don't want to split apart the audience like that. I know there's many of you out there that really want to support me. You're here all the time, but you just can't afford to do memberships, and I would never question that. So I don't want to deprive any of you people that have supported me, all these time, just because you're not going to pay me a couple bucks a month as a membership. So I'm not ever going to do that, But so the only thing that members are going to get there are just what your name's going to be in green. You'll get a little icon next to your name, and you'll get to play with a couple emojis. So that's about it. So if you can't do the memberships, I totally understand. Believe me, I don't do memberships. There's a lot of channels that I'm part of and even moderators on that have memberships now, because a lot of channels have been getting them. It used to be only big channels, like 30,000 subscribers or more, had them open. Over the years, they've been rolling them out to more and more channels, and just recently, they've really unrolled it to a lot of channels, you might have noticed, including mine. So if I would actually try to join, and not all channels, I set my lowest one at $1.99, because I figured, you know what, that's cheap enough if you really want to do it. Not all channels do that. Some of them are like $4.99 for the lowest. It's like, well, I really want to pay $5 a month? Or, I mean, if I did that on every channel that I go to, it'd be well over $100 a month just to be supporting these channels. And you know what? I just made the decision that I do join memberships for a few channels, but I just can't do it on every one of them. I'd rather, just send a super chat here and there when I can. And that's just a decision I made. So now, unfortunately, some of those channels, there was a 1983 Philadelphia, I checked for the double dive thought. Unfortunately, some of those channels do have exclusive content that I'm just not seeing, which kind of frustrates me. But, I mean, yeah, I guess I could pay for it if I wanted to. Ooh, here's something different. We haven't seen one of these. Check that out. So, yeah, I guess I just miss out on a little bit of exclusive content on a couple of channels, and I guess I can live with that. But I just don't want to do that to people that follow and support me. I mean, I'm at just over 2,000 some subscribers and everything now, and I didn't get there because of just the people that would send donations. And that's another thing. That's a way people can support the channel on a monthly basis automatically through YouTube. YouTube takes 30% still. Other people send me PayPal every now and then. Other people will just send a few coins every now and then. Other people just are here watching the videos and clicking ads and stuff. So there's all kinds of ways to support. And I don't want to say one way is right and one way is wrong and, tell some people that, only certain people can watch the videos and stuff like that. So that's just something I decided to do. That's right. It's a Panama. Un Santissimo de Balboa. From 2017. So that's pretty cool. Don't see those too often. Yeah, Ron, that's another thing. That's what I decided too, is on some channels, there's one channel in particular, I'm not ever going to say the name to you guys publicly, but one channel, they just started doing memberships. But the cheapest membership option is $4.99. Okay? So it's like, well, you know what? I like the guy's channel. That's fine. But I mean, that when you figure that out, that's like $60 a year, and it's like, you know what? And I don't go to every one of their streams either. So if I was in there every one of their streams, participating in every stream, I'd probably do it just to play with the emojis, because that can be fun, right? But I think I'd just rather on that person's channel in particular, when I'm there watching, like I said, I'll just throw a $5 super chat out or every now and then. Or even more fun, just do like 3 or 4 of the 99-cent stickers to support them, because that's just as fun, and they're going to get just as the same amount of amount after that anyway. So that's the world coin we saved there. We got another wheat cent. Now the only other thing is, I mean, the more people that join your channel as members, you get to unlock more emojis and stuff like that. So, I mean, yeah, I'd like to support them and get them another membership, but you know what? They should have had a 99-cent or a $1.99 membership option if they wanted to increase their numbers that way. That's my thoughts on that. But that's another Lincoln Professional Life. Finding a lot of those. Here's a 69S. Another S-Mint. What am I missing in the chat? They're spamming with super chat is fun, says Ron. Yep, it's fun. Aren't you getting hungry, Little Nitrate? Well, now that you mention it, Little Nitrate, I kind of am. I wasn't thinking of it at all before, but now I'm kind of thinking about it. No, I mean, I like I started this, it was about 2 o'clock my time, so I had, you know, a little bit of a lunch earlier, so, and now it's almost 5 o'clock, and I got about 7 rolls left, so I know I'll whip up something for dinner here in another hour or so, so I timed it to where I'm okay. Just got to figure out what I'm going to have for dinner now. Now you got me thinking. There's a 74, a 92, 2013, a 69 Denver, 2019 D, a 98 D, and a 2016 D. Oh yeah, I put a wheat cent under there. I was wondering why everybody's typing in numbers. Starting to wonder about that. Crispy buttermilk chicken for dinner. I do got some chicken nuggets and some chicken strips in the freezer. That's about the only chicken I got right now, but that doesn't sound as good as what you were just talking about there, Mikey. Buy rolls, send PayPals, give time. Yeah, I mean, to Crappy Tim, there's all kinds of ways people can support channels. So when I was given the option to do the memberships, and we got a 48 Denver. That tricked me for a second. Farm Dog had 48, very cool. Yeah, when I was given the option to do memberships, YouTube really tries to tell you, hey, you can increase your memberships and grow your channel. Give them exclusive content, exclusive members-only community posts, and you could even do members-only live streams. Like I could do this live stream right now and click it to where only members can type in the chat or do members-only videos. And it's like, you know what? I thought about it, and it's like, I just didn't think it would be fair to people that support me in other ways. And not only that, wouldn't be fair to everyone else that helped this channel grow to where it was at today. So that's the way it is. And I'm not going to say the way other people do it on their channels is completely wrong. That's a decision they make for themselves and their own audience, but that's the way I'm doing it. So how about that? 75D, a 2013D, a 2018D, 2012, 2019 Denver, 16, a 16 Philadelphia, wow, and a 2017D. 44, easily trained, yep. Believe me, if you just guess 44 every single time, you'll get more than your fair share correct. I mean, we had 2 of them today. There's a 64 Denver, 1980, a 2005, a 2016, an 89. 2 p.m. versus 2 a.m. Whoa. Yeah, exactly on the other side of the world then, huh? From Little Nitrate, because it is 2 p.m. in Hawaii. 2 p.m. island time. 2013. And Ron is in Czech Republic, huh? Not too bad. 6 rolls remaining. What will we find? Will we get any more wheat cents? I don't know. I hope so. I like sending coins and shark teeth to the kiddos. That's cool. Yeah, I like doing that with some channels too. Instead of like sending super chats and stuff, it's like, instead of sending a few bucks super chats, like depending on what they do, and like if they do really cool mail calls, I'm like, if I'm gonna spend a few dollars supporting this person's channel, I'll just put together a package of coins they can show off in a mail call, maybe stuff they can give away later. There's all kinds of ways people support each other, so. And there's other people that where, I'm not really that close to them or don't really watch everything they do, but, if I see, there's an 83 that we just checked for the double die reverse, it's not. If I see that they're getting close on watch time, it's like, yeah, I got another phone and another account. I can plug that in and let your playlist run for a couple days and give you a bunch of watch time. That's a way you can support people. And yeah, I mean, I just don't want to pick and choose what's the best way. You know, there isn't a best way. It's whatever you guys feel like doing. And if you don't feel like doing it, then just you being here watching and or even watching videos and leaving comments, that's all great support too. And I like all of it. And I'm thankful for all of it. There's a 1982, a 94, a 98, a 68 Denver. Thought it might have been an S for a second. Will we get any more finds in this box? I don't know. I can't promise. You should visit Europe after quarantine. I don't even have a passport, Ron Goldner. I don't. I've been out of the country a few times, but that was back in the 80s and 90s. Before September 11th happened, and you could leave the United States without a passport, to several countries at least, and haven't left the U.S. since all that, so I don't even have a passport. But I guess I could get one. I mean, there's some cool stuff in Europe that I wouldn't mind seeing sometime, but there's also a lot of the United States that I'd still like to see. I haven't been everywhere in the United States. I've been a lot of places in the U.S., but not everywhere. 72 San Francisco, so there is at least another S mint that we found. 2016, 2000 Denver, 93, an 01. Getting a phone call, but that's okay. They can leave a message. 2017 D, 2013 D, 2014. Some really dirty Memorial Center. I think it's a 2004. 61 Denver and a 2006 Denver. Used to have some megalodon shark teeth. That's pretty cool. There was a guy in Georgia, like down near Savannah, I believe, that would find those and trade coins with me every now and then. So I got a few of those before. Have I visited Hawaii, Little Nitrate? Several times. My mom, my dad, and my sister all live on Maui, so I try to go there every year to visit them. But I've only been to Oahu one time. We went over there while I was visiting Maui one time, so we went over to Oahu for, I think, 3 days just to see like things like Pearl Harbor and, you know, the different beaches and Waikiki, and went to the Dole Plantation and did all the touristy things while I was there, but I don't know. Oahu's nice, but I like Maui. It's just a little bit more spread out and not as populated, and that's where my mom and my sister's dogs are at, and I like their dogs and having fun with them. So, but yeah, I was supposed to go visit them around Christmas time, but I just didn't because everybody got a little busy, and so I put it off and said, "Nah, I'll just wait until springtime and everything," because then usually flights and everything are a lot cheaper if you go there in the springtime instead of going over Christmas and New Year's. So we were just going to celebrate our Christmas, family Christmas, like in March or something like that, which was fine. But then all this stuff happened in the world, and nobody wants to get on planes and travel right now. So I need to go visit as soon as this is done. Funniest parent, you can only go to Chuck E. Cheese. Right. Rolls, mini rolls, Mr. Kittle. We're almost done. This is the fourth to the last. We only got 3 more after this. Hidden's like, quit playing around with the chat. Focus, Mr. Kittle. Focus. Get through these rolls. You know you're not going to find anything else in these last 3 rolls. Let's get to this giveaway. Get that silly wheat sign out of there. Show that 64D quarter that Hidden's going to win. Let's get to it. We got things to do. It's 5 o'clock. I'm trying, Hidden. Little Nitrate kept talking about dinner. Now I'm starting to get hungry, so I got to get through these. There's a 62D. Little Nitrate, are you going to do a stream this weekend? You got any coins to open up? If so, feel free to let us know so we can all go check that out. 2018, a 2001. Here's a 1983. I'll check for the double die reverse. It is not. One of these days we'll find it, though. I promise, someday. Might take a while, though. Or it might be the next coin. We never know. There's an 82D and a 92D. You don't think you're doing a stream this weekend? Okay. Are you still doing school right now, Little Nitrate? Are they making you do school online, or do they just call it off? AZ Coins has lived on Maui for 15 years. Yeah. Yeah, my parents, or my sisters lived there, I think, since maybe 2001. My parents have lived there, I think, since 2003, I want to say. Somewhere around there. Alright, this is the third to last roll. We're going to get through these, don't worry. Believe me. But will we find anything else in these last couple rolls? I hope so. I think it's fun if we find something. Alright, there's a 72 Denver, a 70S, so we did get another S mint. 75, 88, 96, 89, 2015, 99, 2016, 92, 79D, 82D, 2016, 2015, 2019, 2000, 2011, 2012, 2007, and a 2002. Nope, you do your work on the internet and a sad face? Well, I would imagine that even though you got to do some work on the internet, Little Nitrate, I would imagine they're not keeping you in school for as many hours that way. So hopefully you still find a W. That would be fun to find a 2019 W Lincoln cent. I really doubt that'll happen, at least anytime soon, but it's possible. Lady Kid Nichols says there's a spot on the mountainside in Indiana where the glacier stopped, filled with fossils. That's cool. Yeah, there were some spots in Illinois, because I grew up in the just south of Chicago, and there were some spots that I knew some friends and stuff. They would go hunting for fossils and things like that, and they knew where to look and everything. I never got into that, though, so I didn't know. But they would, bring stuff to school or show it, when I'd go to their house. Hey, look at all the stuff we found out, and wherever they found it in certain parts of the woods, and so I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. But yeah, we don't have any mountains in Illinois. It was just like different, I guess, little depressions or something. But yeah, there's no hills where I was at in Illinois. It was completely flat land. Nothing in that half of the roll. What a bad day. Woke up. Single hatchback, right? I don't know. That doesn't sound good, Knox. Hope you're okay. You don't want to injure yourself and have to go to the hospital now. That's for sure. Got to be careful. There's one that's got some like pink paint on it. Like nail polish someone's stuck on there. It's like a 91 Denver. I don't know what shade that is. Maybe one of you guys can tell me. I don't know whose shade that is. It's not my color. The 2014, a 2009. No, that's a 2019, sorry. 2017, 2008, 93, 2019, 2016, 2018, 1990. 71S, another San Francisco. What else do we got? A 2017D, a 95, a 79, a 72D, and an 81. Dump those. There's one more roll. We're on the last roll. Hidden numismatist. We're on it. The last roll. You hear some wind? That might be the fan on my computer because it is getting hot because the longer I do this stream, then the longer that goes. So that might be the fan on my computer kicking up. I don't know. So hopefully it's not too loud. Or it's me starting to breathe a little heavier because I'm wanting to be done with this because I'm thinking about dinner for some reason. I'm just teasing, of course. This last roll. Is there anything in this last roll? Come on. Anything. 2019 Denver. 2010. 2004. 2018. 2013. 1982. 1986. 2018. 79. 99 Denver. 2019 Denver. 2000. 2003. 2013. 16. 18. 1993. 2017 Denver, 94, 16, 2003, 76, 2007 Denver, 2012, 75D, 2002, a 2016, and a 2006 Denver. Nada, nada, limonada is what they say. Nothing. All right. And that there is an empty box. We're done. This box of $25 of cents. See that right there? $25 of cents right there on the box. Perfect. All right. Take a Ziploc bag, fill it halfway water, rest it against the bag. Keep it. No, I'm not going to put water near my computer. That just sounds like an accident waiting to happen. Nah, it's fine. It's a good computer. It's a relatively new one, and if the fans are going, that's good. You know, it means it's cooling off. It's doing its job. It's a newer gaming laptop though, and when I read the reviews, it said it's really good. The processor, graphics card's all real fast and everything, and it'd be good for streaming. But the reviews did say the fan noise is pretty loud because, you know, that's what it's for. It's supposed to be cooling it off. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to be doing a giveaway in just a minute here. Let me get this ugly nail polish coin out of there. It's going to be for this 1964 uncirculated quarter, 1964 Denver, 90%. So you guys know the way I do the giveaways. I'm going to type a word in the chat. Oh, I got another emoji here I can play. I'm going to type a word in the chat. Everybody has to type what I type once per person. And then I'm going to roll one of these, a little 20-sided die. Check that out right there. Very fun. And then we'll count down, and whoever is that person is going to win. But because I just said that, I want to give everybody a chance. Make sure you guys are on live and on live chat. And while we're letting everybody catch up, I'm going to count up what we found here. And then we'll do the giveaway. So there's 5, 10. We're counting up the 2009s first. There's 5, 10. Looks like 15 different 2009s today. 2 1959s. We'll do the S-mints last because there's a lot. 3 just really weird ones, including this zinc-plated 1992 Denver. So that's cool. Wheat cents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 wheat cents, the oldest being a 1919, which is cool. We found 3 2019 Philadelphias, 2 Canadian cents, a 1997 and a 1986, 1 Panamanian coin from 2017, the Centésimo de Balboa, and then this big pile right here of the S-mint coins. I don't know, these are almost too many to count, but I think I can count that high. There's 5. I'll try at least. There's 10, 13, 14, 15, 18, there's 20, there's 25, 30 total. 30 different S-mint coins from 1968 through 1974. So one more time, we're going to get ready to do a giveaway. The next word you see me type in the chat is going to be the word. You just need to type it one time and one time only. Spelling counts, capital versus small letters, I don't care about. But when you see me type that word, you type that word as well. One time per person. Only do it if you want to win. If you don't want to win a 1964D Washington quarter, 90% silver, then do not participate. Simple as that. But the next word I type in is the word. Well, I got to make sure I'm on the window because I'm not even on the window. I typed it and it didn't even go in there. But there we go. Good luck, everybody. And once I see there's 36 watching in chat, so as long as you're one of the first 20 to get that in there, then you have a chance to win. It's as simple as that. If you're past 20, then you don't have a chance to win. So I don't know what else to tell you. Sorry about that. But did we get 20 people to enter? We got, that's about 10, that's about 15, that's about 20. Lady Kid Nichols spelled it wrong. Oh no, oh no. She can't win. Oh no. I'm just going to go ahead and type stop. I don't know if Lady Kid Nichols was in the top 20 anyway. So stop, and now I get to, believe me, I spent way too long making this emoji, so you're darn right I'm going to use it. Now it's time to get out the die. Look at that. That's pretty good. That's pretty close to the emoji, right? Check that out. All right, I'm going to roll it. We rolled a 6. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here I'm going to make that screen there. I'm going to bring up my other screen. I'm going to scroll to the top where I typed in win, and we're going to count down 6 people. Hidden was first. Ron Goldner second. S-Mac third. Just W4. Peggy Hunts Everything is 5, and Farm Dog is number 6. Let's make sure Farm Dog did not enter more than once. Is there another Farm Dog here? I do not see any other Farm Dogs. Everybody else can see their name on chat right there. Farm Dog was 6. There's all the rest of your names. We're getting some crazy duplication here, but there you go. You guys all know what's going on there. All fair and square. I think Farm Dog's the winner. So you'll see me type this in here too, at Farm Dog. Farm Dog also won a whole bag of wheat cents from us in the when we went through the $121, didn't he? So congratulations to Farm Dog. Very good. Hopefully you guys all thought that was fair. Lady Kid Nichols would have to practice her typing and typing the 3-letter words there. No problem. Sorry about that. But I think you might have been just past number 20 anyway, so you didn't really lose out on that one. But very, very good. I want to thank everyone for hanging out today and going through these Lincoln cents with me and having some good chat about coins. Not sure what else is planned for the day for everybody. I guess the weekend's coming up, which is fun, so hopefully everybody's going to have a good time with that. I guess I'll check and see if there's anybody else streaming that I really like that we can send you over to. A lot of people streaming, but I don't know. I mean, Ravenhawk's streaming. If you want to go watch him open up some $50, I mean, I guess you could do that. I mean, you want me to put a link in for Ravenhawk? That's usually fun, and he does some giveaways. If you guys want to win some more free stuff, right? I think people want to win free stuff. So here, let me go ahead and do that. Why not? Wow, thanks, says Farm Dog. All good. On your screen, you were the 6th one, Little Nitrate? Well, I can't go by your screen. But no, I mean, I showed it. I think that's fair. But appreciate you being here, Little Nitrate. And I'm going to type in Raven Hawk. Let's go in there and say Kittle. Kittle sent us over and said hi. Because then I get some street cred with Ravenhawk coins. That I'm a real player in the coin community, right? Is that how that works? I don't know. Now, Ravenhawk's good. I got some coins from them before. Some people have donated coins through Ravenhawk. And whenever I go over there, he does some fair shout-outs. And it's a good channel. So, thanks again, Lady Kid Nichols. Peggy, good to see ya. S-Mac, Mikey, Andrew, Robert, Gums, Kellen, even though you keep saying that P word in my channel. Little Nitrate, Opportunity Knox, Crappie Tim, Young Coin Hunter. I'm just reading a bunch of names. Ron Goldner, Arizona. Bob C. I didn't think I said hi to you either. Robert Dix. It's amazing when we do the giveaway. You see a lot of Fox Run Forge. I see a lot of names that were just lurking. So I'm glad to see some of you there. Wooster. Anyway, thanks again. Sorry it's been so long since we searched through a box of Lincoln cents. Like I said, the last one we did was December 31st, and now it's middle of April, so we'll try not to make it go as long for the next one. And I got some other streams planned. I'm planning on doing an auction in the next week or two probably, and I got a bag of $500 of Canadian nickels. Actually, 3 big bags. We're going to go through those eventually. Lots of cool stuff planned for the channel. But again, I want to thank you guys all for hanging out today. And again, I'll put the links for Raven again, and I'll join you over there in a minute to say hello. Thanks again, everybody. Have a good one.